Da, da, da. Come on, man. Oh, all right. We're up.
Whoa.
All right, everyone. Welcome to... Oh, I just got a notification that SpyParty went live. Welcome, everyone, to the somewhat official People's Cast of the SpyParty Steam Early Access launch. I am your host, Lieutenant Hummus. Sorry, I got a whisper. Anyway, I am your host, Lieutenant Hummus. I'm joined by Kleetos. Kleetos, say hello.
Hello.
All right, we are going to be just doing some show matches. We are going to be having some fun and, showing off the game at its strategic depths. Tell Sharper an hour. I will tell you when we're done. I'm not going to. That's mean. So, if you have any questions, there's a lot of old-timers hanging out in chat. They're happy to answer questions. If you have any questions at all, just feel free to just, shove them in the chat. We're happy to answer anything. This game has a lot going on. It's pretty deep, but I'll give you a brief overview right now. So SpyParty is a game about being sneaky at a cocktail party. Essentially, one player is the spy, one player is the sniper. So, oh boy, that is going to be annoying. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Oh boy, we're starting right on balcony. We're going to do well. So, one player is the spy. They are at a party filled with AI characters. They are also trying to do some sneaky missions while blending in with those AI characters because the other player is the sniper. The sniper's job is to observe the party, and they have one bullet to figure out who the spy is at the end of the time. So the game can end when the sniper fires a shot. If the sniper guesses correctly, they are declared the winner. If the sniper shoots incorrectly, the sniper loses. If the spy accomplishes all their missions without any shots happening, then the spy wins. If the spy runs out of time without completing their missions, then the spy loses. So 4 ways the game can end, 2 ways each player can win, and I think the best way to show this off is we'll just jump into a match and see how it goes. We have Sharper versus JT right now. Both of these are kind of long-time players, and I think I'll let them know that we are ready to go. Sharper. All right, so it looks like they're setting up the game. Oh, man. So, what do you think about Balcony, if that's where we end up, Kleetos?
Well, I am a fan of Balcony.
You're a Balcony fan.
Yeah, Balcony is typically the map that you love or hate.
Yeah, this is probably the most divisive map in the game, I would say.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who have the opinion that it's basically a coin flip, but I think there's enough. I think I like the subtlety that this map allows. You got to really know your conversation etiquette.
Yeah, like, for people who, like, I would definitely not say it's a coin flip. It definitely, there's definitely skill involved because, like, I will get my, butt kicked. Oh, guess they decided not to. Oh, it looks they just, nope. All right, there we go. We are doing Balcony. All right. Yeah, so I have definitely, like, there are people who are very, very good at this map. For those of you who are new, Balcony is one of these, it is the smallest map in the game. There is, there's one conversation circle. So we're playing any 2 of 3 missions, which means any 2 of 3 missions. So bug, contact, and seduce. So the spy has to do any 2 of those 3 missions to win. I did see Soda Poppin' was playing this game yesterday, and looks like we are going. All right, so we have Sharper starting off on the spy, JT starting off as a sniper, Sharper jumping straight into a conversation circle. Also, let me know if the volumes are okay.
All right, yeah, I just changed my volume settings. It should be better now.
All right, cool. I'm actually going to turn the game down just a pinch.
All right. Staying just out of range of the ambassador, saying, "Hey, look, I'm not bugging."
Right.
Oh, he tries to bug anyway.
Oh, he tries to bug anyway. How sneaky! I don't think JT saw it. Did he just? Oh, the wrong arm. Oh, that was good.
Yeah. Well.
I think
Oh, but he got the highlight.
he got the highlight. I think what's really interesting from JT's lighting is he highlights... Oh, sorry, that's right. On this map, JT does not know who the double agent is. That's right. Oh, interesting positioning from the ambassador. That would have been a highlight if they weren't the ambassador there. I'm surprised Sharper isn't dead from that bug, but now all he's got to do is the banana bread, and now is as good as time as any to do it.
Yeah, he might just be waiting for Seduce. Maybe he's afraid that a banana bread would get him shot.
Oh, that's fair. He is highlight.
True.
Go for the silent game. If he's gonna seduce, he's got to really get a move on.
Yeah.
About 40 seconds left in the game.
I guess he's waiting for a time. Oh,
Nope,
no,
here comes the banana bread. Oh.
Banana bread.
Uh-oh. There could be a shot.
Safety was off over Small Man for a second. Takes a drink. JT looks a little indecisive.
Yeah.
1 second.
I think he got it.
And the first game goes to Sharper. Oh, whoops. I have to turn a setting off. I forgot to turn off autoplay next game because I was watching games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a really nice balcony game. That was actually a little unorthodox, like the bugging attempts. I wish I didn't have the setting set so we could go look at that in the replay, but that's okay.
Yeah, maybe, like, I feel like he is probably hoping that the ambassador would pass near him there.
Right.
You know, when he did that, like, he tried to do the reverse drive-by. Just, you just gotta, go with what the AI gives you sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta play the party that you're dealt. Yeah, I don't have permission to change the stream title, and Checker isn't around. That's okay. People would be pleasantly surprised. Hello, it's Sparky. So we'll go into the next one, and so we'll just swap roles. So now JT is playing as Papa Danger, Sharper behind the sniper rifle.
Oh, I really hope we see a bug here. Oh, he could have bugged right
Oh, he could have bugged. Yeah, those.
I think it might have been pretty strong.
I think it would have been pretty strong too. Like those time of chaos bugs. You don't have much time of chaos on balcony, but when you can take advantage of it, it is really good.
Like, yeah, he had started pretty darn close.
He did.
Right.
What's interesting is JT has not talked yet.
Yeah, well, there's no... The ST is still
Oh!
conversation.
Oh!
Oh, he did a wrong arm.
Wrong arm.
Cane bug.
Yeah, wrong arm cane bug. That was a weird path to go out, but Sharper didn't seem to mind it so much.
Yeah. So is he just going to go in and BB right away?
Yeah, BB to win. Twin is outside of the circle. Yeah, it looks like here it goes.
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't really care.
So,
I mean, that's kind of a signal that a bug happened when you do that. Like if you BB pretty early on with somebody out of conversation, it's like...
And that's going to be another mission win. Let's take a look at that bug real quick. Now that I can actually see. So, yeah, that path was like a little weird. We can actually watch it from his point of view. Yeah, the wrong arm cane bug, super strong. Yeah,
I mean, that might have been almost an okay path, considering he was sort of blocked by Small Man there.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see Small Man there.
AI might have taken a path like that out of the conversation.
Yeah, AI may have gone around, because AIs tend to not walk in front of people.
They could have circled around, something like that, but it's at least vague enough that possible path. But from Papa Danger, it's very suspicious.
That is true. Yes. From Papa Danger, widely regarded as having one of the best bugging animations in the game,
or the best. I don't think there's anybody who's.
Personally, I'm a fan of Curls' bug animation. I think hers is really strong.
Yeah. I mean, Queen is pretty darn good as well, but Cane Bug good. I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, Cane Bug is such a good bug. Anyway, so we're into the next game. Sharper, once again, playing as the spy, one of the twins, Bling Twin, as he's known in the community. Oh, now...
One flirt under his belt. That's, it's a good way to do it.
Yep.
No highlight yet.
Yep, here comes the banana bread.
Banana bread.
Oh, he could get a...
Yep, gets...
No water shot.
No water shot, but a water highlight, we'll call.
Yeah, that's fair.
And other than that, he seems pretty content to just stay in the circle right now.
Ooh, that's tempting, but yeah, that would be deadly.
What were you gonna say? Oh, doing the bug?
Bugging
Yeah. Bugging right now would be pretty deadly, especially if you know your highlight, because you know you were talking during Banana Bread. Yep. Oh, wow. JT is just tunneling so hard.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to be hard for Sharper to win this.
Yeah. All right, next Deuce comes out.
66.
Yeah, so if nobody moves right now, the final flirt is going to happen just before the game ends. Although it looks like Sharper's leaving to try and get that flirt timer down.
Ooh, if he, I would join Carlos at the window there.
Looks
yeah.
So it looks.
Join the SC.
So this is actually a really interesting risk. It's a probable safe bet that your seduction target will come back to the circle, but if he gets repathed to the windows, you're gonna look really bad. Oh my gosh! Look at this. Seduce is gonna come in. This is absolute beautiful timing.
But is it?
Will JT pull the trigger?
It's a tough one.
Oh! Oh no! He wants to. No! He doesn't do it. Oh my gosh!
I think he was waiting for overtime there.
Yeah.
But that talk started right at like 11 seconds.
Right, yeah, that was perfectly timed. I mean, look at that. 0.1 seconds, mission completed, so no overtime. Because, yeah, if overtime happened, he would have been dead 100% of the time.
Yeah.
But that timing worked out so well. Oh my gosh. So that was a great risk. Like, not meeting at the windows, I really like, especially because Carlos had been at the windows for a while, so it's always kind of risky to go flirt there. And it's a pretty safe bet, like I said, that he'd come back to the circle. It would have looked a little more suspicious if he had to get repathed to the side windows, and then you had to go meet him. But that was absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would have seen that he was leaving, and I would have been there just before he was.
Right. Yeah.
But But I mean, he got it done.
You got it done. Let's see if we can actually get a sniper win done. Sharper behind the rifle once again. JT playing as the twin. And the other... start things off right with the green flirt. Other twin is our double agent, which the sniper does not know. Oh, the behind the...
He tried.
But it was invisible, so I think he's totally safe for that one. That being said, if Sharper gives him credit for the bug, well, Sharper's not giving him credit for the bug, or else because he would be dead. Yes, if any newcomers in the chat have any questions of the game, please feel free to ask them.
All right, we might get a 2 flirt here.
Yep, flirt cooldown is about to expire.
It would be really hard to shoot.
Yeah, this is a hard... Oh!
And he got highlit.
He got highlit. I think JT's gonna get this one. Was that a green banana bread? Was this a 3 green dream?
Green, yeah, it was a 3
Yeah,
green.
the 3 green dream. It's so hard to shoot for those on balcony.
That's pretty much the best you can do on balcony.
Yeah.
And especially without moving.
Yeah, I mean, I want to take a look at that bug again. Or the bug attempt, I should say. So... And it's totally invisible to the sniper. Like, if you look at it from the spy point of view. Yeah. Wrong arm. Sniper's looking directly in the wrong spot. That's why you should always move on balcony, kids. Yeah, personally, when I'm playing balcony, like, I guard bug, I think, way harder than I probably should. But,
yeah, that was, like, you could just barely see the elbow pop out, but yeah.
Oh, from Sharper's perspective?
Yeah, but like, yeah, nobody's gonna notice that.
Oh yeah, I see what you see. Like, and yeah, nobody's gonna notice that. I only noticed that because, you know, we have hindsight's 2020, right?
Yep.
Oh, hey, Checker changed the title. Nice, thanks, Checker. Oh, and looks like we're tired of that. We're gonna move to Ballroom. Ballroom was the original map. If I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, that was the one and only map for, I mean, it was before my time, but yeah, that was the first map for quite a long time.
Yep, so...
It was pretty much the map on the, what was it, SpyParty, the original?
SpyParty, that's right, the very, very original thing. So on this map, all 8 missions are available. The spy has to do 4 of them. The sniper does not know which 4 are going to be done. In fact, even the spy doesn't know which 4 can be done because you don't have to pre-declare them. You can just kind of do them as you see fit in the party. Looks like Sharper's going to go ahead and get that first seduce right now.
That is a very common first thing to do.
Yep, so 25%. So seduce target, you have to talk to your seduction target several times through the course of the party. Seduction target, as you can see, is marked in red. The sniper does not know who your seduction target is. You have to fill a bar up. The closer you are to your seduction target when you talk to them, the more that bar will fill. Looks like we're going for a microfilm. This is very interesting. So microfilm is generally considered one of the hardest missions to do in the game because it requires 2 special animations. But it looks like Sharper didn't get busted for the first one.
Well, it's a little bit easier, I would say, in New Art since the animations aren't nearly as obvious.
Right, they're a little more subtle. So we're gonna get a second flirt, 76% on the bar now.
Not bad. This is a pretty good start. No missions completed, but.
No missions completed.
2 missions nearly done.
Yeah, some good progress.
And we still have 2 minutes left. That's plenty of time to get some inspects in, get the other microfilm.
Yeah, especially if Sharper can just get his microfilm done. I would even go to center statues, get all your inspects done in one go, because I have a feeling JT isn't going to shoot until he sees a hard tell.
Oh man, I think Sharper wasted a bit too much time on that timer flirt. And he didn't, and he didn't get it because the, seduction target bailed.
Yeah. Picks up a statue, gonna get some inspects. This statue is also fingerprintable. We'll see if he picks up a fingerprint off of it. Yep.
Yeah, he will.
He'll.
And that briefcase there.
Interesting. Statue to statue to get that third inspect. Yeah. So one of the missions here is inspect 3 statues. There's no real tell associated with it, just that going to statues is generally pretty suspicious. So Sharper completes the inspect, and that statue is also fingerprinted. Good game awareness from Sharper. I didn't even realize that. So now, all he's got to do is finish the flirt, which, 98%. No. If he was a little closer.
Sharper. Okay, so, I think pathing just straight to wherever the DA is right now.
Well, so he could also go to the microfilm, finish microfilm, and then by the time he's done with that, he'll be able to flirt again. But he's got 40 seconds left. Time is running a little short.
Yeah, that is very true. And we've got a drink being offered to us, which he's taking it. No purloin, though.
No purloin. Innocent drink take, which is interesting because that's really going to limit his options. Now he can't... Basically, microfilm is done unless he wants to flirt. And by done, I mean, like, impossible unless he wants to gulp. Doesn't look like he's interested. Maybe he's just going to... Oh, nope. He's just going to gulp and hope that JT doesn't take it.
Oh, is he going to time it? Oh, he's chasing down.
Oh, he's chasing down. But that's only...
Banana bread.
Okay. No.
Oh my gosh. I don't think he's going to have time. No. Oh, man.
Oh, he had that one in the bag.
He had that. Yeah, I think you're right. He stayed a little too long for that timer flirt, and that just really, that 40 seconds or 45 seconds really cost him, because if he had that extra, that would have really helped. Really strong awareness, though, from the fingerprints.
Yeah. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Even right at the end, he just sort of waited around in that conversation. He could have been... Maybe he thought he was more suspicious for the statue nonsense. Yeah,
that could have been it. Maybe, he may have given JT more credit, but he wasn't highlighted at all that game.
Yeah.
So, sometimes that's just the way the party falls out. Great low lighting from JT, though. He's got 9 low lights, all of them correct.
Yeah, that's way more than I would ever get.
Yeah, that's some really good low lighting, especially because there was really no banana bread until the end, so you couldn't get any low lights out of that. So some really good behavioral low lights from JT.
Yeah, well, and if you did want to take that drink, you should have purloined.
Right, if you were going to take that drink. But then I think purloins near the end are always super suspicious because any of those really quick missions can be very, very suspicious for him.
But he needed some real quick missions.
Right. Well, that's the thing, right? So all you new folks watching, pacing is an extremely important skill to learn in this game.
Yep.
You don't want to wait till the last time. So anyway, we're back to the next game. Sharper behind the rifle. JT playing as green or Irish, depending on who you're talking to.
She's also Mediterranean. Every
Mediterranean.
once in a while,
Yep. Looks like we're gonna go for a time ad right off the bat.
trying to not repeat Sharper's timeout.
You
I'm
know,
guessing.
so one point of criticism, one really minor point of criticism, is JT should have waited one more second before that time ad. Because he time added and then it ended up with 4 minutes and 1 second remaining, which
so
caused
the
a beep
double
at
beep?
4 minute. Yeah. So if he had waited just a second,
That is a really nice bug. It
beautiful
was,
bug.
On Sharper's camera, it was like right behind the column, so he couldn't have seen it.
Yeah, behind the column, Taft was cast as the ambassador, generally considered one of the better ambassadors to have because he's a little bit of a larger character, so it's easier to bury that bug.
Yeah, I'm guessing that casting was
And the
no
red.
accident. Ooh,
Yep.
the solo BB, a little risky, but Orange Sorry joined in. Oh, but Sharper,
Picks up the low light from Sharper.
Yeah, Sharper noticed.
Yep.
She was out.
The other DA was in conversation circle though,
That
so
helps.
that does help. That's a really big risk.
Yeah. Oh, good old seduction, 34%. We can do 3 flirt, assuming we're
Yeah, we're locked into.
actually close enough.
Yep, and we actually pick
Ooh,
up
we
the
did the
highlight for that.
highlight.
I'm gonna guess that highlight's probably for positioning in the conversation circle.
Yeah, that is probable. Like of all the places to choose, you choose this spot.
And it looks
right
like
next to the only other person in there.
And it looks like JT's also going to go for the timer flirt as well. For the new folks, timer flirt. So there's a cooldown on flirting. So the closer you are to your seduction target, the longer that cooldown is. So if JT were to walk away, that cooldown would drain faster. So timer flirt is basically not moving at all, waiting for the flirt to cool down, which it just did. We get our second flirt. We're at 68% now. And great timing. The seduction target is going to leave for us to drain.
Yeah, in this case, it was better, a better decision for Giada to do it than Sharper's last game because, not only did he add time, but he's also has 2 missions completed, so
Yep.
it's not as much of a hit to do that.
So what do you think his fourth mission is going to be? So we have Seduce will be the last little bit. Do we go for the Inspect? Do we...
I mean, I would personally think of Inspect as being dangerous, but he might go for it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what he'll try to do, but it's very risky.
Yeah, it can't really be Fingerprint. We're a little late on Fingerprints. We haven't gotten any of them at all.
I mean, I'd probably just go for Furline.
You just go for Purloin. Then the list
Yeah.
is hard to see, but it looks like Sharper is guarding it. You can see he's zoomed in right on it.
Yeah, that might be dangerous. Toby's right there. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's just waiting this out for a little bit
All
longer.
right, well, the waiters offered the drink. He rejected innocently, so no pending Purloin. And just kind of hanging out in the conversation circle. Oh, now we leave. Are we going to
Hey,
statues? All right.
He could just swap right here.
Oh,
it is a
it's fingerprintable, but I still think it's way too late. Like, well, what's the ambassador doing right now? The ambassador's walking around. Oh, going to books, so you could get a fingerprint out of the books.
Yeah.
If he puts it back.
He did just get 1 Inspect. He could try for that briefcase. There is a hard fingerprint on it. Oh, what's he doing?
He's going into the conversation circle.
Is he waiting for the ambassador to put that book away?
I think he's waiting for... I think he must be, yeah.
No,
Yeah, he's...
that's gonna be a-
Yep, he's angling his camera. He's going to walk
That's
over.
gotta be a shot. That's going in that soon after the ambassador.
Yeah, well, we'll see if Sharper's paying attention.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
there's the fingerprint. There's going to be about 3 seconds of overtime.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to get shot for this. I think overtime's really going to...
Oh, Whoa, what's he? Oh, Sharper.
And doesn't take the overtime shot. And
Gotta shoot somebody.
gotta shoot somebody. So the way overtime works for the new folks is the spy, once the spy finishes all their missions, they have a 10-second countdown that only the spy can see. So you can't just kind of rush the final mission and instantly win. You have to survive for 10 more seconds. If there's less than 10 seconds on the game clock when the last mission is complete, there will be some overtime to compensate. So you can see there was about 7 seconds left when the missions were complete, so there were about 3 seconds of overtime to compensate for that. So when you hear overtime when you're a sniper, always makes sense to shoot because you know the spy is about to win.
Well, that was some, pretty good scrambling from Jayati, but you know, it should have been a shot if Sharper was.
If Sharper was a little, yeah, yeah. There's actually some really good. I actually really like that spy game. I think if you know, obviously you want to kind of avoid overtime, but I think Giatti did pretty much the best with what he was given in that party.
I mean, I like the first half better than the second half.
Yeah, the second half I think was kind of fraught with a little more indecision.
Yeah. I mean, I think a swap would have been really good right at the end there.
Yeah, well, let's see. Was Sharp? So when he went to the statues at the end, was Sharper looking for the swap?
Yeah, well, there was a good amount of cover, and I don't think he was looking.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go on to the next one.
Right.
So once again, welcome everybody to the SpyParty Community Launch Cast. The game is now available on Steam Early Access for $25 USD. Regional pricing is enabled. And we're watching just some show matches between two players who've played this game a lot. Looks like Sharper is playing as Plain Twin, Giatti behind the sniper rifle.
Going for that. Seduce could be a little risky.
Oh no!
They do tend to do that.
Yep, that happens. Seduction and outside of conversation circle. Oh, but we do get a beautiful...
That is beautiful.
That is a beautiful bug. I think that's 100% invisible to the sniper.
If Sharper was here and he had his sick bug cam, he would be using it now.
Wasn't that Slappy with the sick bug cam?
Slappy, yeah.
Yeah.
I am wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, that would be the sick bug cam.
Oh man.
That is
yeah.
for sure. Oh, going to an innocent painting.
And we get highlight for it. I'm gonna guess for the inspect.
It could have been for that. That is very possible. Oh, this path.
Little Wonkadoo path. Oh, very Wonkadoo pathing there.
And he's sort of going nowhere.
Yeah, I think he wanted to shove his way into that conversation circle and then realized that was going to be a bad plan, so he left.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I think he's gonna go. Oh, a little more Wonkadoo pathing, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know. It's a little awkward, rough that he's one of two highlights right now doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, and he goes for a far flirt.
Yeah, only 25%. So that's going to lock him into, I think, almost a 4 flirt, depending...
Unless he gets a close green or two.
Yeah, because 66 plus 25 is what? Oh, white purloin.
Right in his face.
Oh no, Giatti's looking right at it. Fingerprints the drink out of it.
But there must have been a chain.
There must have been a chain. Getting some good lowlights off of it, though. So he definitely knows the purloin happened. And oh my gosh, just look at all these lowlights coming out. Oh my gosh.
Well, the good news for Sharper is that he's still alive.
Yeah.
Just barely.
He's just barely, but even some highlights have been knocked down to lowlights. Really impressive purloin tracking from Giatti.
Yeah.
Extremely impressive. Picks up another flirt, 64%. So we can get a... a 33% flirt is going to only be 97. And there's the shot. Yeah.
You're not surviving that.
Yeah, so there's the shot.
Apparently I'm still a bit quiet.
Oh, I'm too loud. That's okay. I'll turn my shit down. Hold on. Or stuff down. There we go.
Okay.
All right, we're okay now. I just want to take a look at that bug once again because that was such a slick bug. So let's watch it from the point of view of the sniper. Let's back up just a little bit so you can see Sharper's at the paintings. The ambassador's walking by. Instant reaction. Absolutely beautiful. That is... Oh my gosh, that is wonderful.
Yeah, that's completely invisible from the sniper's view. I mean, the only thing you would see is, a character passing near the ambassador, which happens often enough that you can't just assume that a bug happened.
My gosh, that is... that is beautiful.
Yeah. The purloin, on the other hand...
Yeah, I mean, let's just go back to that purloin. Like, how many lowlights did Giatti get out of that lowlight out of that purloin?
Basically all of them.
Basically all of them. So let's see. I'm gonna watch right now. Oh, we're in the next game in just a second. Yep. So 1, 2. He's gonna get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 7 lowlights out of that. Yeah. Really excellent purloin tracking. All right. Up next, Giatti as General. On ballrooms, Sharper behind the rifle.
All right.
Here we go.
Sort of. I don't think he knows what he's doing yet. Oh, is he going to
Are we doing
again?
the time ad? Opening game time ad. You got away with it last time.
Yeah.
I approve of this move. Like, if I can get away with a... Like, I think...
Oh.
Oh, alright, decides not to take it.
Huh. I don't know what he's doing.
Best way to beat me as a sniper is let me get away with a time ad once in the beginning of the game, and then I'll just, like, do it every game until you shoot me for it. Alright, we get the time ad. Walk through the circle. Instant flirt.
Yep. And it's a white, unfortunately, so we'll be doing a 3 flirt.
Yep.
Well, at minimum. Ooh. Is
Are
he
we gonna take
tempted?
The drink
think-
is behind a pillar if you look on a sharper screen. You can't
Yeah.
quite see it. Nope, just an innocent drink
Yeah.
take.
I think it would have been good. The Trapper's not really paying attention to it right now.
Yeah. Not as focused on it.
And we're gonna timer flirt again.
Yeah,
mean,
time
you
of
got- I
flirt,
mean-
get rid of our drink.
Yeah.
The
I mean, it's just
general.
like, that timer flirt, it's fine, but you're basically exactly wasting your time at. Since it's 45 seconds for the timer.
That's right, I wasn't going to make that 4-minute, 1-second mistake again.
Yep.
Alright, time of flirt, 68%, doing okay. Well, actually, we've only really got progress on one mission, and we're down to 2 minutes and 44 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Yeah, it's basically like you didn't time ad right now.
Yeah.
Though it's, part of the benefit of the time ad is that it gives the sniper extra time to gather suspects, potentially wrong suspects.
Yeah.
So it's not a total waste, but...
It's not a total waste, and it also depends...
Oh, there was a fingerprint on there, a hard
Yeah.
one, which he missed. And, he's trying to beat him to the... No!
Oh, really good briefcase cancel.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, he doesn't get a loc light for that, so no
Yeah.
credit for it.
And I'm thinking he wanted that fingerprint.
Yeah. Are we just gonna walk this book over? I think we're just gonna walk this book over. Oh no!
He's gonna...
Oh no!
Whoa.
Oh!
We're okay, we're okay.
We're okay?
Yep.
Staring down the sniper. I don't know. I think I'm trying to. It's really hard to know what's going on in people's heads.
That was definitely a hard tell.
So here's an interesting thing. If Sharper didn't see that, and Sharper saw him walking away from the blue bookcase, do you think in Sharper's mind he thinks that book is blue?
That is possible. That is certainly possible. It depends on how much attention Sharper was paying to the book before. Well, he has Seduce done.
Yep. And he is following conversation etiquette, which is always nice to see. You don't want to get busted.
Although, you should also be doing missions.
You should also be doing missions. Yeah, we're down to a minute, and we've really got, call it 1.5 missions. All right, we're about to put the book back. So
Right.
call it 2 missions now.
Yep, and he is still alive and no highlight.
Is this going to be just an inspect swap? No? Walking away?
Spec swap would be pretty good right now. I
Yeah,
think.
unfortunately, the real double agent is at books and doesn't seem interested in coming.
Does he want a bug?
I mean, even a bug is only going to be
Yeah.
1 extra mission.
Yeah.
A little bit of paralysis from Giatti.
Yeah.
And we're running out of time if we are going to do the swaps. All right,
He's going for this
he's going for the briefcase, but that's still only 1 fingerprint.
Yeah. I don't know what he's planning here.
Drop off the... Oh, should have stopped moving just a little bit earlier.
Yeah. It's always hard to react when it's at a painting because you just don't know quite when he's gonna leave.
Yeah, and now we're...
I think he's just timing out.
Yeah, I think he's going to time out, maybe bank on the shot, but it doesn't look like it's coming.
You're not gonna get a time fast
Yeah.
enough. Oh man.
Man, that was a rough game.
Yeah, our second timeout.
Yeah, that's true. That was our second timeout.
And he had time added.
Yeah, the rare timeout. T-A-T-O? Tato?
Yeah.
Someone add that to the glossary. Yeah, let's see. What? I wonder if Sharper noticed the time ad and he's going to start looking for that for the next time.
Yeah.
Ooh, new map time. Courtyard.
Ooh.
So Courtyard, I think a lot of people are fond of saying it's the DE Dust of SpyParty. Courtyard is kind of the quintessential SpyParty. They're playing any 4 of 7, so 7 missions available. The spy has to do 4 of them. The missing mission is transfer microfilm because there are no bookshelves on this map. What's interesting about this map is the sniper can move 360 degrees around the party. There are 4 statues in groups of 2 around the big statue, which you cannot swap. And we'll see how this goes.
One day.
One day you'll be able to swap the big statue.
He is. Okay, yep, he wasn't talking for a little bit when he should have.
Yep.
That's okay.
Does Jaddy etiquette snipe?
I don't know, but it was early enough that, he still memorized.
It could have been fine. Yeah. So for those who are new, there are, I guess you can say, like, different kind of sniping styles, and as you play, you'll start to kind of develop your own and where you kind of fit in. The general kind of axes of this, one is the camping style, where you just really focus on those hard tells such as bug and swap and purloin. Another is behavioralism, where you kind of trying to figure out, is somebody trying to get missions done? What are people doing at the party? And then there's etiquette sniping, which is, are people following the rules of conversations? Do they know? Are they cutting animations? Are they behaving perfectly like AIs?
We're just sort of
just chilling, yeah. We're down to under 2 minutes remaining and 1 flirt done.
Yeah.
And we're not even in a conversation with the real double agent. And even, unfortunately, if we fake BB, we'll get credit for a real one.
Okay, we're going for an inspect, which is kind of, I mean, this is a decent time to do inspects. Any inspects under, 1 minute left are
very suspicious.
On the map.
Yeah.
A lot of times that alone will get you a shot.
Yeah, so we do pick up the highlight because on this map, going to statues once is enough to finish in specs. Which is... Is he going to bug? Didn't quite get the bug off, unfortunately,
yeah.
And I think...
And he's getting shot.
Yeah, and Giatti saw it.
Yeah, that was just like... He just looked like he was on a mission to...
Yeah.
Mission.
So watch it. Sharper's coming around. Giatti looks. Yeah, just catches the corner of her right hand.
I mean, it was reasonably hard to see, but I mean, yeah, he was
yeah.
really looking for which he clearly was.
Yeah.
That was just. Yep. Sharper just playing, maybe not aggressively enough here.
Yeah, I just felt like a little, basically behind the clock. That timer is very, very scary. It is very, very real. So let's see. Man, I like this map a lot.
Yeah, it is a great map.
Though I think Pub is my personal favorite, so...
That's fine.
Shout out to Pub.
You're allowed to have wrong opinions.
Whatever. What's your favorite map?
That's probably Courtyard.
That's fair.
I mean, the thing is, it's
you and
it's
everyone
my
else.
favorite map, even though I'm not particularly good at it. So, in a lot of my last SEO games, I've been not picking it just because it's like.
Oh, interesting.
It's like I love the map. I'm not good at it.
Have you been banning it, or are you just not picking?
No, I've just been not picking it.
All right, so right off the bat, we're gonna get ourselves a fingerprint, and we're gonna go ahead and return it. So for you new players, in beginner and intermediate mode, there is no briefcase. Oh, and we're gonna get the bug, but the bug doesn't happen. Oh man.
Close enough. That would have been pretty good though.
That
that would have.
Oh, and we're gonna purloin.
Oh man.
We're in a good position for it.
I don't know. I mean, Sharper was looking at it. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna throw the banana bread.
He's just rushing this.
Yeah. Oh, the banana, the BB split. We get the low light. Oh, that is brutal.
Oh, he did the I'm not gonna bug path.
Yeah.
That for against some snipers that would get you at the very least a highlight, and against KCM you might just be shot.
So let's see. We are in excellent shape. We have 2.5 missions done. Is the ambassador at statues? No, the ambassador is just in another conversation circle right now. Because I was going to say, if the ambassador is at statues, that would basically be perfect. Pick up the last fingerprint and an inspect. Although the drinks are fingerprintable right now, but we're holding one, so maybe we can't do that right now. Oh.
Wow.
And Sharper's just going to shoot.
Yeah, he probably just suspected.
Yeah, curious what Small Man did. Let's see if we can reconstruct it.
Oh, he did. Okay, that was. Okay, yeah, he did. That was a kind of a suspicious path. He walked through the middle of the conversation.
Oh yeah, let's see. Where
He
was
walked
that?
in front. It was right at around 125.
All right, let's see.
He walks
All
in
right.
front of.
Oh
walks
yeah,
in
he
front
gets.
of Andrew Ryan.
Oh yeah, he gets shoved out of the way by the seduction target, and then walks
Yeah.
all the way around. Yeah, that was a little suspicious path, but AIs will do that. So
Yep.
it goes.
They will do that, and they often get shot for doing so.
All right, next up, Sharper as Bling Twin, Giaddy behind the sniper rifle.
All right.
Well, let's see,
Ooh.
Sir Jeeves, will AI ever just walk from one spot on a window or a conversation circle straight to a different? So I've seen that at Windows.
will.
I haven't seen that in conversation circles though, but I've seen it at Windows and.
I think it's possible to do it at conversations.
Is it? Because I've seen it at Windows. I've seen it at statues. So.
I feel like it is possible, but I don't know.
Yeah, the statue bump, as I like to call it, is pretty hard to pull off as a spy, and I think a lot of snipers don't give the credit that's due.
Yeah.
All right, so Sharper starting off with a single 22% flirt, kind of a weak flirt. Not the weakest in the game, but
but almost.
But almost 5% above.
And he's doing kind of nothing again.
Yeah, he's just sitting there, sipping his drink, enjoying the party.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like he's just a normal guest.
Almost. Nope, we're gonna go over for our next flirt.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh yeah, SpoNoob has the right explanation in chat. That like CCs, they can go back to the same CC if their spot gets taken, and then they get repathed back to the CC they came from.
Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah, that can happen.
All right, now.
Gianni took the safety off for a second. Oh, little wonky path.
He's getting shot for that.
Well, he got a highlight for it at least.
Yeah, that was an extremely visible bug from Jihadi's viewpoint.
Yeah, I think if Sharper wasn't a suspect before, like I'm pretty sure he's at the top of the suspect list right now.
And what's Toby doing there?
I don't know.
way,
He's just like, you want a drink?
Okay, just innocent watch check. Okay, and I think we're close enough to.
I think he's gonna get shot for this.
Banana bread.
Oh yeah. Oh, he did. Oh no, I was gonna say.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, because I think he had stopped talking. I feel like he might have been okay if he hadn't talked again for the flirt.
Yeah,
Like,
so maybe that was a little too aggressive. So let's watch that again.
Yeah.
So let's see. So we start talking for the banana bread.
Yeah.
Banana bread.
Banana bread uttered. Let's see, is Gianni looking?
He might have
Yeah.
just been shot anyway.
I think he was gonna get shot.
Yeah. I don't
for
know.
the
Yeah,
banana
it probably
bread.
didn't matter.
Yeah.
That bug was just a little bit too obvious.
Right, and he had just gotten to that conversation circle as well. So conversation circle, enter, instant talk into a banana bread after you're already the top suspect. Yeah, I think that's a recipe for a bullet. So Good shooting from Giatti. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that bug one more time too.
Yeah, it was.
Where was it? Yeah, right here.
It was extraordinarily visible.
Yeah. So he's gonna leave. Oh yeah, that's way more visible than I even realized.
Yeah, if it was a correct.
If it was a correct arm bug, yeah, but no, it was right there. Wow, I'm actually surprised he wasn't dead for that. But
yeah,
that's also fair. Like if you're reasonably sure that your suspect hasn't finished all their missions, no reason to shoot them.
Yeah.
So. Man, now I've got the Hamilton soundtrack stuck in my head because I listened to it on the way to get my coffee this morning. That's true. 99% sure is not 100% sure. Yes, these games are live. We are live spectating. Oh, good bug opportunity, but just missed time. Oh no, he got it. Never mind.
Yeah, he got it.
He got it. I thought that was going to be a little too late.
The highlight.
And he got the highlight. Very scary to get highlight.
Yeah. And that was a good delay on that highlight, so hopefully JID didn't notice. We'll see.
I don't know. I always feel like you know what you did, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what you did. So one point of interesting note for new players is the spy can see where the laser is pointing. So sniper,
Banana bread.
ooh, green banana bread
It's a green.
gets a highlight. Boots gets a highlight for talking in that circle. So the spy can kind of infer what's going on in this sniper's mind from their laser movement. So if you see the laser kind of rest on you for a second, you can kind of infer maybe you've been... Oh, a little unfortunate there. It goes to chase the seduction target who decides, no, I'm not having any of this.
Okay, now what is he doing? Just wasting time.
Just wasting time, but we're pretty good. We've got
Yeah.
burned 1 minute and 10 seconds, and little wonky path entering that conversation circle.
Yeah, it wasn't too terrible.
Wasn't egregious. Do a little flirting.
And I think Sharper was on the other side of the map anyway.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna be 3 flirting.
Yeah, now just content to... So I hope JT or Giatti starts doing stuff, because there's been a couple games where he's gotten off to a super good start, and then kind of indecision got the best of him and started running out of time. So just over a minute remaining.
Good old statue visit. This
can be a little scary.
Yeah, he could just get shot here.
Let's see. So
But Sharper may wait for... I don't know what he would wait for, because the only thing that's coming next is probably
seductions.
seduce.
But he's not going to have time to do 2 seduces unless he's running around the map a ton.
Yeah, he has to leave and come back.
Yeah, so he goes. Oh no, and the seduction target bails on us.
Sunshine. What's he gonna do?
I mean, Purloin maybe. No way you're doing 2 fingerprints in 30 seconds. Time ends are going to be extremely dangerous.
Okay.
I mean, hope for the wrong shot, maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
we've requested a drink. Looks like Purloin's going to be the thing. But also Sharper looks like he's following Toby around. Oh, here it goes. Green Purloin. Here we go. All right. Here we go. So this is going to give him an opportunity to maybe do something a little more sneaky.
No, Lowlight's picking it up.
Lowlight's picking up.
He is dead.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Giatti obviously didn't know that Papa Danger was a lowlight. I think Papa Danger was literally like the only person out of conversation when that banana bread happened.
Yeah. We can actually go back and take a look. So banana bread uttered. Where was Pop Danger? Let's see if we can find.
He was at statues. He was the only one.
No, Small Man's at the other statues.
Oh, Small Man too. Okay, yeah, never mind. So yeah, it was one of 2.
One of 2.
But anyway, that was unfortunate. You know, he just sort of.
Yeah, I think he just kind of let time. Yeah. Time is time in.
Yes, the sniper can tell the difference between white and green purloin. The green purloin happens faster, but it's kind of subtle. Like I've definitely made the mistake of seeing a purloin and thinking it was white or green.
Yeah, I've definitely mixed those up. Yeah.
Always tell. It is faster, but it's not significantly faster. It's not as obvious as it is with swapping.
Yeah, additionally, if you go into the practice menu and you click view dossier, you can view every animation in the game. So you can see what a green purloin would look like versus a white purloin. And you can kind of start to get a feel for that.
We got high rise.
Oh, we do?
Or
library. Ooh, library is my other favorite map.
Yeah, I would definitely go with this is, one of my favorites. Ooh, they're doing 5
They're 5 of 7.
Yeah, this is I would probably maybe call this my actual favorite, because not only do I really like it, but I also like playing on it.
And cutting a double agent too. Interesting choice.
Yeah, that is interesting.
So personally, I like library just because there's so many shenanigans you can get away with. It's a really big map. There's a lot of people on it, and the sniper can only see basically about 1/3 of the map. All at once, so you can get away, especially back when Twitch flirting was in the game, you could get away with some crazy stuff. For those of you who don't remember what Twitch flirting is.
Yes, Elvis, like that.
Yes, like clanking the statue during an SCL game, we don't talk about that. All right, so it looks like Sharper is starting as Andrew Ryan. I know what you're talking about.
Time
Little time ad in the beginning. Is that one thing I really like about this game is the kind of when you play against the same players, for a bit, you start to develop almost a meta for just you two, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do a Purloin. It's totally going to be invisible. Because
Colin Purloin too, and
Giatti just wasn't
Giatti's
looking
not
at it.
looking.
If we can gulp the drink, we basically. Oh, okay. Giatti has definitely noticed the Purloin.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, I think a gulp and run would have been a smart choice.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of lowlights though out of it because he's gonna know a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's like 5-6 lowlights that he's gotten out of it now.
Yeah, I mean, the Purloin was good, but you need to take advantage of this time and do something.
It's I almost wonder if Sharper had gulped and then ran by the time Giatti noticed if he would have gotten a low light.
Okay, well he gets
another flirt.
A free flirt pretty much, but he cannot afford to timer flirt this.
No, on this mode you are definitely up against the clock. You have 5 missions and 4 minutes to do it with. Though he did get that time ad in the beginning.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't go for that bug there.
Yeah, going for the center statues real quick.
Yep.
And he's gonna get all 3.
Well, potentially.
Ooh, I really like that term, alibi lowlights. That's such a good term. Alright, so we're gonna get all of our inspects in one go. So we've done middle statues and we've done a Purloin and we're not... Oh, now we're highlight. Just kidding.
Yep.
Oh.
Taking a briefcase. Is there a fingerprint on here?
No, there's no fingerprint.
Like no.
Oh, and a little wonky pathing off of Toby. That's alright.
Yep.
Are we gonna try and bug here? Ooh, this is... I would not try and bug.
I probably would.
Braver man than I.
It is library.
It is. That's true. It is library. Oh.
Now
that.
Oh.
Whoa.
That got him a neutral.
It's like that pathing was so weird. It comes back and was like, maybe AIs could do that, right?
Yeah. It was like, there's no way Sharper would do a path like that.
Right.
Oh, and he should be BBing here. Why is he not?
Because BB has been cut.
Oh yeah, never mind. I'm an idiot.
That's alright.
Oh, is he going for a swap? He is.
He is. Gets the white swap off right there. Let's see.
I don't
Giatti,
know.
it looks like he's looking for that statue. Yeah, so Giatti definitely notices he's gonna get the little highlight for here. I don't think he's gonna shoot for it.
I don't know.
Or he might shoot for it.
I think he is, actually.
Oh, and he gets... Oh, he attempted the bug.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, Giatti decides he has better things to look at.
Oh, that was weird.
That was... Yeah, he had the safety off and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Giatti's decided he's got enough.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I haven't been keeping track of score because I didn't have my thingy set up.
Yeah, and we don't really care about score.
Yeah, these are just, the fun matches. Let's see. Let's go back to that path. Where was it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go. So we get caught up on... Oh, because Alice is coming in the other way, and then we redirect like 3 times.
Yep. Yeah, AIs could do that.
I think that was just like enough things added up for Giatti to take the shot there. Really well played.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Sharper was thinking with that swap.
I think he was thinking that time was...
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna swap like that on library, it's a good idea to just not care about proper, animation cycles and just swap real quick, break an animation to put it down, and walk away as fast as possible.
Oh yeah.
Because this is the one map where you can do that.
I also get away with breaking
Courtyard.
animations. Yeah, Courtyard was what I was gonna say. All right, so Giatti as Pop Danger.
Yeah, Pop Danger,
Popular choice. We'll get credit for bugs that they may not be doing.
Yep. Going for close seduction, though he's sort of waiting, which is, I would think generally waiting to talk on this map is generally unnecessary, and you could just go in and talk right away most of the time.
I don't know. I did bust Kaylee one game on this map for nobody talking in a circle, and I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Okay, we're going to an empty conversation. Not empty anymore.
Nope. General starts the conversation. Oh, well, thank you, Soulless Clover. We're glad to have you. We're glad you're liking what you're seeing. One thing interesting to note.
That was the camera angle brought a.
Oh, the little plant thing.
Statue's face.
Or the statue's face, yeah. One thing interesting to note on this map is there are 3 suspected double agents on this map for the sniper instead of the kind of traditional 2. Looks like we're going to the yellow bookcase. See what we're gonna do. Oh, I'm on free camera. Let's just do some free camera for this one.
Ooh, yeah, free it up.
Yeah. Do you like kind of? Ooh, we have like a 2-for here. We can flirt and we can banana bread, and we've got the yellow book. So we got the flirt.
Ooh, 80%. So the next one almost certainly will finish it off, unless he gets 17%.
Yeah, the unfortunate 17.
He gets a white, and he's
Alright.
in view right now. That might get him a highlight.
All right, let's see what.
Oh, he left.
So 1 low light, 2 low light, and ooh, we get the low light for being at a bookcase. So not only do we finish our mission, or not only do we finish microfilm, we get a low light off the banana bread.
Yep, and we're almost certainly going to finish the deuce here. Yep,
which we do. We actually would not have if that wasn't a green test, so...
Yeah.
A little bit risky, but there's, a minute and 45 left. So 2 more missions to do. Now it starts getting a little interesting because I think going to center statues might be a little suspicious.
Okay, so he's picking up this, even though fingerprint is off. So it's just innocent. Oh, and I don't think that was technically correct. I believe at that distance an AI would have walked a bit first.
Oh, yeah, I don't... Oh. Sweet bug coming through. Doesn't look like Sharper's too interested about it.
Like, I mean, there is some variance in the distance that an AI will stop, but I feel like that was a little too far, generally.
So, do we go to... Oh, looks like Purloin is going to be it. We've just requested a drink from the waiter. Toby's going to kind of come on over. Let's see what the sniper looks like.
Yeah.
Sharper doesn't seem interested in looking at... Oh, just an innocent drink take.
Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure why he requested. Maybe that was just an accident. I have certainly accidentally requested drinks plenty of times when I've tried to talk or whatever.
So I'm curious if...
Yeah, he must think he's more of a suspect than
he actually is. Yeah, I don't think he realizes he's low lit. Oh, he gulps though. I think this is going to be statues. Oh, we're going to request another drink.
He is just really thirsty.
He is, yeah, thirsty boy. Here we go. Purloin guest list, a green purloin. Let's see.
It's definitely going to be overtime.
It's definitely going to be overtime. I don't know if Sharper has been paying attention to this.
Yeah.
So here comes the drink.
Oh, and he left.
He left. Sharper's just going to take a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just shooting his only highlight in that area, which is a, fair strategy.
Yeah. That was
not bad.
I do want to say that was almost another game where Giatti almost basically was flirting with the end of the clock there after a really strong start.
Yeah, but he at least had a lot more options this time and only 1 mission to complete. So
yeah, so I think that's it for this kind of segment. So they've ended the game. Let's see. Do we have anyone else to... Let's see. Let's escape to the lobby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Giatti says... Yeah, Giatti says he thought Sharper was trying to bait the Purloin, which I guess is why he didn't take the drink in the first place. All right, should we just start casting some random folks games? Let's see who else is playing.
Do we have the people?
Yeah. Let's see.
Over for me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who's supposed to take over for you?
Just popped on.
It's Ponoob. It's Ponoob. Ponoob, are you here? Oh yeah, I'll tell him he can unmute himself.
Oh, okay, there we go.
All right. Hey Ponoob, how's it going? Oh, Kledos, if you want to sign off, you can go plug some stuff.
Just I may stream at some point on twitch.tv/Kledos at some point, but who knows?
Who knows? All right, how do you spell Kledos?
CLEETOSE.
That's right. It's on screen. I forgot about that. All right, let me switch up. So.
All right, and I will actually be back tomorrow. I will be playing Noob.
Oh,
actually,
nice.
And I will be casting starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
9 o'clock. What time zone?
PM.
PM.
That's Pacific.
There we go. All right, so Po Noob
right.
is now my fellow caster. Oh no, I have to change the.
See ya.
See ya, Cletus. Thanks for casting. Thanks for hanging out.
Yep,
While we're on this break, this game is now on Steam Early Access. For $25, you can come and join the party, the SpyParty. We're just kind of up here casting some show. Venus is playing Elvis Snake. This is going to be some good stuff. All right, let's go find them in the list. There they are.
I have to go find games to watch in this absurdly large lobby. I remember the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days when there's nobody online. All right, so should we keep score for this one? I'm not gonna set it up. Let's see, Elvis, the Snake, Ventus, Kitsune, 0. All right, here we go. We're gonna do some live OBS shenanigans. Dun, da, da, da. Score. Read from a file. What file did I save this in? Scores. Nope, that's a different scores file. Jeez. Alright, whatever.
And
Alright, no
rock.
score. We're off. Cancel. Alright, we're good. Who's on the spy? Elvis Snake playing Courtyard again. As the Queen, Ventus is behind the sniper rifle. Here we go. Actually, you take over casting. I'm going to set this up.
Are we going with Ventus instead of Kitsune?
Okay, Kitsune's fine.
Better. I think it's less likely to get mispronounced by
Fair enough.
people who are... So we're back on Courtyard. If you guys were here a moment ago, we were just watching Giotti play on Courtyard. My favorite thing about this map is that you can do inspect in one visit. When you goes to statues, is automatically suspect.
So that means you really like pub, because you can also do one inspect in one trip, right?
Yeah, exactly. It makes it a bit more like the highlight for statue, because it's automatically they've just done a mission.
Right, and it's also like on those kind of maps. Oh, green swap.
Banana bread.
This is going to be interesting.
And the banana bread at the same time. I think that means that's actually a really interesting play. So we had the green swap, and at the time the swap was going off, we banana breaded, which means it basically telegraphs that that's a green swap, but it also means that the sniper may be busy low-lighting people and won't notice the swap. Get our next flirt in.
To recover this game is if he notices the swap, all he has to do is assume that he's highlight every single person who's ever been to statues. He will realize, oh wait, there's only one highlight left in the game.
Yeah, he's not. Let's see. So I don't know if he's noticed the swap yet. But all Elvis Snake has to do is one more flirt, and what do you know? Oh no! We checked our watch instead of flirt. Oh well, that was a left click instead of a right click, so I think we're okay. We have like a minute. It's fine.
He tapped out. He checked his watch.
Oh no! Are we gonna take a shot right here? Bam! There it goes. Wow, really strong shot from Kitsune. Really strong shot.
He finally caught the narrative that we're watching, that swap happened, and if that flirt had gone off instead of that time ad, it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah, so let's see. That watch happened at 12 seconds. The shot happened, or at 1:12. The shot happened at 1 minute. So yeah, if that flirt went off, yeah, it would have been really close. So. All right, next up we have, oh, right. Oh, that's right. The next scheduled map is matches Yaren versus GCAT in half an hour. So I'll whisper them at the end of this game. So we'll swap sides, and here we go. Yes, and of course, any of you folks, if you have any questions of the game, please feel free to ask. The game just launched on Steam on Thursday the 12th. It is available for the wonderful low price of $25. And pretty soon, maybe you will be playing matches that we can cast. First flirt off the bat, 18%. Almost the worst flirt in the game. Hopefully don't ignore Toby. There we go.
I'm going to explain ignore Toby.
Oh yes, explain ignore Toby.
There are a lot of pros in here that have this wrong, and I really want to get this out of the way.
Yes.
So Toby will go
So
behind
who?
you
First
and
off, who
offer-
is Toby?
He is 2D poly guy. He's currently highlight on the middle right side of your screen. Stop moving, Elvis.
Here. I'll zoom in on Toby.
So he's gonna offer drinks to everybody. Toby will give you going on 11 seconds there to do something before he gives up because you are a very rude dude. AI will only wait 5 or 6 seconds. They won't wait the full 10 or 11. They are polite and alcoholics, and they will love to take a drink. Sort of thing where even pros have this, like, the biggest wives' tale in SpyParty where they think you can wait 10 seconds. You cannot. Please don't. I will shoot you. And now that I've said it out loud to 100 people, other people will shoot you.
Other people will shoot you for it, yeah.
And Split and Elvis is getting low lights, but he's on the wrong side of the statue right now.
Yeah, it looks like Elvis is going to circle around. I think he'll notice Kitsune at the statues. I'm not sure. Also, it should be noted that everyone at the party, I guess, has a drink. Everyone, all characters have their own special drink, and keeping with religious tradition, Sikh takes a glass of water and does not have alcohol in his drink. So
I say everybody's an alcoholic. I mean,
everyone
an
loves
alcoholic.
thirstiness.
Everybody likes taking drinks.
Quicklime says Quicklime says they already got shot by you for ignoring Toby. All right, so here comes the banana bread, a fake one. We're gonna see how many lowlights this gives away. At least two, I see. Really unfortunate. That's gonna be one of the highlights gets knocked down too. Oh, 3, 4 lowlights off of that banana bread. I'm not sure if that was an accident meant to flirt or what happened, but that was a really, really costly banana bread.
The most natural closer here would be getting this fingerprint, either from the statue or the briefcase, and it looks like Ventus is setting it up.
Yeah, setting up to go to that statue right now. We'll see if Elvis Snake was paying attention, or go for the briefcase. Unfortunately, it's got a hard fingerprint. Oh, nailed it! Let's see if Elvis feels like shooting for this one. It does not look like Elvis is interested in shooting.
Play Courtyard, where you do 4 soft tails, and you don't have to do any of the actual animations of Bug, Swap, Purloin.
Yep.
But it involves having to be pretty proactive because you either have to time ad or you're running around a lot, and that was actually really well played.
Yeah, that was very well played from Kitsune. Those are very hard to shoot for. 10-4, if you bought the early version for $15, you do not have to update. There will be more information about activating your copy on Steam soon. And but for right now, you can just keep playing your own copy. Steam and non-Steam users all use the same backend, so you can play against your friends even if they have the Steam copy as well. I'm gonna let you take over the first 5 seconds because I need to get water because I've been talking a lot.
Yeah, so just for the information for new people in chat, and pros who want to tell people. So the big things that Checker's working on right now that we've got Steam Early Access, is getting it so not everybody has this obscenely long number chain as their name coming from Steam. He wants it to make it so its username's probably the same username you use for Steam. To a point where the beta people can log in on Steam. I think we also want to make it a bit easier to find intermediate mode. If you're a new player or picking up the game here now, our best suggestion is always going to be get from beginner into intermediate or experienced as soon as you can. It makes the game as interesting as possible. This whole game just happened without me casting it.
Yep. I saw what happened. It was the green swap, shot the green swap victim. So in experience mode, all of the some of the missions have what are called action tests associated. It's think Gears of War Active Reload, and you can get like a really good result. And the green result for swapping is you don't swap the statue. Instead, the next AI to come will swap the statue for you. So that's basically what happened. Elvis got the green swap, AI swapped the statue, and then AI took the bullet, which is really... It happens. A really attentive sniper can tell the difference between a normal swap and a green swap because the animation happens a little bit faster, but looks like... So let's see, was Kitsune looking at the statue during the swap? Nope, just totally missed it, saw that it was different when it got put down, and a bullet went fired. All right, next up, Kitsune is playing as Small Man. And Elvis Snake behind the rifle. Elvis Snake is a great opponent. He and I have had some legendary games during the SpyParty competitive league.
He is one of my favorite to play too.
He is so fun to
Elvis
play against.
is the sort of player who plays aggressively on both
Banana
sides,
bread.
and that makes for some really fun spy party. The thing you have to be careful of, and I think me and Hummus both fall into this trap, is when he starts playing aggressively, you want to start playing aggressively,
Yeah,
and so it results in
absolutely.
just everybody going insane.
So speaking of aggressive play, Elvis Snake assumed the banana bird was real and started low-lighting people in circles without suspected double agents. And while that happened, Kitsune got the bug off, totally invisible. Picked up the highlight only for being at statues.
Ambassador left nice and early because he got his face invaded, but Kitsune only takes one of the inspects anyways. He's gonna have to go back to statues, and he like for not completing a mission.
Yep. Yeah, Scholar
I think
Zero
that-
does bring up a good point. Like, there was, in that last game, there was really no reason for Kitsune to shoot, even though they saw the swap, because, like, you know they couldn't have been done, right? So, like, rocket some people up to your suspect list and look there. But sometimes not shooting is so hard. Ooh, Elvis Snake took the safety off for just a second there.
Not sure if Elvis knows about the bug, but this going back to statues for the fingerprintable statue has clearly annoyed him.
Yes. Which, the fingerprint didn't even come off.
But the problem for Ventus is Elvis is fallible. He hasn't done any flirt, but if Elvis is counting missions, he may assume that Ventus has already been able to get at least some flirt in.
Yep. Oh, here comes the purloin.
Unseen, almost no. Run away.
Run away. Nope. Not. There it goes. So Elvis puts up a good shot, tying it up at 2-2 apiece. I think he suspected the purloin because when he saw that Toby was kneeling, he basically just snapped over and instantly looked at the drink. Oh wait, maybe not. No, I was just. That's where my eyes were.
He was.
Oh yeah, there he goes. He looks. He can see. Zooms in right on the tray. Sees it's gone, and then goes for the shot.
Unfortunately, Little Man has many things that he's good at. Purloin is not one of them because Toby has to lay down.
Yeah,
And
Toby.
running around.
Yeah. Oh, there was one time I was playing. I don't remember who I was playing this. It actually may have been Elvis Snake. We were playing on Veranda, and I was totally lost. I had no idea who the spy was I was sniping. And then I saw Toby kneel down, and then I was like, oh, I might as well watch this. And then the purloin happened, and I'm like, got him. All right, we're gonna get a flirt at the windows.
No, you're not.
Oh, no, you're not. Oh, but we're gonna take a bug. Oh, what a beautiful bug. After this game, we're going to have to go back and look at that bug. That was absolutely beautiful.
Bug that I think got mentioned there when you were classing with Kledos. It's just hard to see, even for someone with as many games as Ventus and Elvis Snake.
Yeah, Papa Danger's cane bug is so good. So much so that it's, we like to joke that it's like self-balancing, right? Because his bug is so good, Papa Danger will get credit for bugs that maybe they didn't actually do.
On a personal level, I know I would not be able to shoot for that, but I would absolutely highlight just for the path.
Right.
And Papa Danger, Morgan Freeman, if you will, gets highlight in my games just for going anywhere near the ambassador.
So we do a flirt. Waiter's offering a drink. We say no, thank you. No booze for us today. Ambassador comes in. Ambassador just really wants to be bugged. I mean, we already are, but Ambassador really wants to be bugged. Interesting enough, Elsnake almost made a conscious choice there not to go to statues, decided to not do it. Instead goes to add time, which he'll get away with. Maybe.
Ooh, I don't love that path.
Yeah.
So when it comes to behavioralism, there's a question a long time ago. What do you look for when you're doing behavioralism? AI don't care. They are RNG. They will go across the whole map to go to a space that barely exists because they go find briefcases that the spy can't even see because they're hidden around the other side of the statue. Do little tiny paths like that because they just want to go flirt, get their game on. It's the sort of thing where it's like, if you see that, it's the sort of thing where you just want to go, why is this person doing this? Is this RNG or is this someone trying to complete missions?
Right. Do they have something in mind? So we get the fingerprint. Oh, so this is a fingerprintable statue, which I believe means we can complete fingerprint here. Yep. So
Going really well.
that went extremely well. So all we really have left to do is flirt. So this could actually be a silent game, which can be really, really potent on this map.
Game, there's no BB, Banana Bread, Contact Double Agent. We're all talking about the same mission here.
Yeah.
He gets the flirt, but he does not get the green, so the game still is on.
Same goes on. 97%. Seduction target does us the favor of walking away, so I don't think it's going to be wise to go and flirt at that window. I think that's a little too suspicious. Oh, and Kitsune just decides that the sick is up to no good. Let's see if we can kind of reconstruct what happened there. So let's see, where is for Spectation Sniper. All right. So what is Sick up to? He's in a circle. Yeah, I don't actually know. Let's see. Because, yeah, he was in that circle for a long time. Oh, I think Kitsune may have given him credit for a bug at about 51 seconds. And then
would have to be.
Yeah, I think that's probably what happened. Gives him the credit for that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's go take a look at that bug real quick. So here it is.
Yeah, our bug.
Yeah, so we go just bury the cane right inside. Totally 100% invisible. Absolutely glorious. Let's watch that from the spy perspective. We go bury that bug. Oh, absolutely glorious. That is really, really good. That's true. It could also just be shoot the person going to statues at the end of the game. That's fair as well. But yeah, I think it's a combination. Statues at the end, a perceived potential bug leads to a bullet for Elvis Snake. That was really, really well played from Elvis Snake. And I really can't blame Kitsune for the shot either. Like,
yeah, the problem with the shot, if you because of the bug, is there's no BB. The list is still there. The statues are still intact. It's just, he's not done if it's without the bug.
yeah.
And I think you found the bug instance there, or well, the phantom bug in this case.
Right, the phantom bug that Kitsune was looking for, right?
Bug opportunity here if he wants it. Being stared at intently though.
Yep. Nope, decides no bug, but instead we are going to banana bread.
Banana bread.
So let's see, how many lowlights do we get? We get 1, 2, 3. Assumes it's real again. Small Man, I believe, was walking outside a circle, so Small Man is also potential. Oh, Small Man's the low light as well, so that's 4. So it looks like 4 lowlights out of that banana bread. Not too bad on this map, not too bad. Oh, okay, I was going to say we're just stopped in the middle of nowhere, but no, we want the briefcase. I noticed a lot more briefcase action going on in these matches than I've seen in the past. I wonder if players are just getting more comfortable with the briefcase.
There's many things, but one of the newer players compared to Elvis ourselves, I think the newer you are, the more likely it is to do briefcase. Because these old hat guys, briefcase wasn't even a mission.
That's true, yeah. Back when, before Fingerprint was a mission, there was really no reason to muck with the briefcase except to maybe go fishing for a low light. Potential bug path there, but we decided not to take it.
Elvis isn't sure. That laser's lingering.
Yeah, I think he highly suspects Carlos of the being the spy right now. Not really, maybe trying to bait the Purloin out, but Kitsune not taking it.
The problem he's going to run into is his preferred way to end this game is going to be fingerprint seduce.
Right.
But Ambassador is neither going to be moving, nor is he going to be able to pick up a drink because he's too close.
Oh man, Elvis wanted to shoot for that.
2 if Elvis's laser's not a liar, and I think Elvis has one of the most trustful lasers. Some snipers, you watch them and their laser's one place and they're watching something completely different.
Yeah, shooting for the 2. That was the second briefcase of the game, so I think he busted for the fingerprint there. So NPCs always sip. There are a couple exceptions. So any drink that is in a hand to start with only has 1 sip remaining. NPCs can gulp in the case of a delegated Purloin as well. And I think that's the only exception, right? I also realize I haven't been keeping score, so...
Save us. Go.
Yeah, chat, save us. What was the score? Who won that one? Elvis Snake won that one, so I'll give him a point. But I don't know if Kitsune won one in there, so who knows? It's 2-2 now. It's 3-2. All right.
Where the points don't matter and
Yeah, everything's made up and the points don't matter. There are no details on linking your Steam copy or getting a Steam copy for current. Oh, a little bit of an animation break. I don't know if Kitsune spotted that. No, I don't think so because I assume Elvis Snake would have been dead. 4-2 Elvis, we think. All right.
I don't know. They're playing a lot more aggressively than the site that we just watched.
Yeah.
Appreciate it because it makes my job as a caster more fun.
That's true. There's a lot to talk about when players are playing. Oh, we love you too, Murphy Lawson.
Oh, it almost does.
Yeah. Usually when we're doing SCL, I'm just doing camera work and I have other people, so it's like really hard to cast and keep score and everything. But it's all right. We're making it work. Elvis Snake just kind of hanging out, got the inspects done, picked up the highlight. Here we go for the banana bread. Let's see how many lowlights are we gonna get.
Banana bread.
Whoa. So 1 low light, 2 low light. Are we gonna assume real? Not assuming it's real. What is Kitsune doing with the camera?
I think he's mad. I think that was frustration.
Yes, Glass, I will explain animation breaks at the end of this game. Ooh, sweet bug from Elvis Snake. That was a really good, taking advantage of positioning there. So it looks like...
sort of bug
Go ahead, sorry.
when he's on the other side of the statue, but he did it right in front of him, and it still was sweet.
Yeah. So let's see, it looks like we're just going to kind of flirt to win right here. Guaranteed flirt no matter, what the rating is.
Don't do it immediately. He will shoot you if you do it immediately, potentially.
Alright, there it is. 10-second countdown has started. Come on, Purloin, do the BM 5th mission. Nah, it doesn't do the BM 5th mission. That's alright, another win for Elvis Snake. Really well played there. Okay, so animation breaks. Let's go, because this was a really subtle one. Let's look at the spy camera. So, if you look... Oh, that was weird. Okay, so there it was right there. So when characters at statues, for example, they're going to pick up the statue, they're going to hold it in this neutral position, they'll kind of look at it in this animation, and then they'll put it back to neutral position. You always want to put the... Oh wait, that wasn't an animation break? Really?
It wasn't. Characters get a bit jumpy.
Oh, alright, well, I am a liar.
New art. Little Man, Orange, Duke. The characters that just came in with a new badge have these a bit of jumping.
A little jumping. Okay. Well, anyway, so an animation break is when you put the statue down outside of the neutral position.
Yeah. So for example, if someone has a statue way above their head, they're doing the old Lion King, and then they slam it down. I call that the Simba slam down. It's painfully obvious. It's the easiest way, I think, to teach animation breaks.
Yeah, so as a spy, you have a little bit of help because when you're playing a spy, the green circle under you has like a little bit of kind of an animation progress bar. So there we go.
Fingerprinting almost every game.
Yeah, the nice thing, so you're all learning the dark arts of SpyParty right now. The nice thing about this game is, new players will break animation all the time, but new snipers don't really know to shoot for animation breaks, so it's kind of nice. Oh, the Simba Slam, yeah. Because the Simba Slam is such a good name. The Lion King. Yeah, there's a lot of fun terminology. I should write a glossary for a Steam guide. Alright, so we got the green swap. And Elvis is not taking that. Elvis knew exactly what happened there. Takes the shot.
Swap was on camera, and I think he saw the animation. It doesn't help that I think the ambassador was standing right next to it, so everything Elvis wanted to be watching was right in camera.
Yeah, so let's go for that real quick. So it looks like Carlos is going to be our green swap victim. So yeah, picks up the statue. The swap happens right... Oh yeah, you can totally see that's a green swap. You can see the swap happens really, really quickly. So he knew that was a green swap, and Kitsune paid the price for it.
Yeah, in like the Circle of Life where he goes, I can be
Yeah, so...
And he's holding him above his head. Don't drop Simba. Like, because it just breaks the animation. It looks awful.
Yeah, let's see if I can see if somebody's holding the... No, this is not in this game. So, on the next game. So, there's a statue animation where this characters hold it right above their head, kind of like... yeah, like holding up Simba from The Lion King. And if you break an animation, you try and put it down there, you, like, the character, like, slams the statue down, and it looks really painfully out of place.
I mean, to be clear, they also do it to the side, and they can also break that animation, but that one's less fun to talk about.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a cute name. Maybe you can come up with a cute name for it. Alright, Elvis Snake starts off with a 34% flirt. Slurp.
So this game, it's going to be... Okay, Queen's kind enough to leave. Ambassador was up against the wall in a conversation with just one person. If Ambassador just stays there for the rest of his life, this game's going to be...
Okay, about the delegated Perlin. What are the reasons for the AI refusing to go to the bar? It's like, they should always go straight to the bar, though I think there is... Yeah, they can run out of time. So when you delegate the Perlin, there's a minute timer for the AI to get you, for you to delegate to an AI. The AI get to go to the bar, and then them to be served a drink, and for them to take a drink.
Banana bread.
All right, so banana bread comes out. We're gonna get one low light out of it. I think there were a few more available, but Elvis Snake is currently highlighted as Orange Sari. Probably my favorite new art character. She just looks so good. Her and Sick are, I think, my favorite.
in gameplay or just looks? Because
In looks, like I think just John did such a good job with them.
Sick is definitely the best well-dressed.
Oh yeah, Elvis Snake. You always know when Elvis Snake is mad because the camera shakes wildly, and he has some good reason to be mad with 99% on the flirt meter.
99%. Hey, we're going real well together. You want to head and leave out this place? And they go,
Talk to me in 40 seconds. Yes, you can't get a drink while you're holding a book, so if you delegate to someone with a book, yeah, they will not go straight to the bookcase. All right.
Moving around a lot.
Yeah, so we're moving around a lot. Elvis does know that any flirt will do it. Unfortunately, the ST bails on us, as you can sense Elvis's frustration from the shaking camera again. So we're just gonna
Don't go for it again, Elvis. No.
Wrong arm bug. Oh my gosh, he's just asking for a bullet right now.
I wish he hold off. Just calm down, Elvis. You can wait 10 seconds.
Oh, doesn't even wait for the
Okay,
drink to
1
go. Kitsune's just like, nah, I've had enough. Was that a plausible path going all around the CC? Hold on, I'm just gonna whisper them real quick. Alright, let's see. Going around the conversation, let's take a look at the spy camera.
I
Okay.
think about like 15 seconds, I think, before the end of the game is what he's talking about.
Which one? Like entering that last conversation circle? Or going around...
Talking about, actually. That's fine. That was a good path, except for, bugged.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Probably could have cornered in just a little bit, but I think that was okay. These are experienced players, Destruction. Oh, before that? Let's see... Oh, like going around here? Let's see.
Random experienced players.
That was kind of an iffy path. But plausible-ish.
Yeah,
Because so AIs generally will target a conversation, and then as they approach the circle, they'll pick where they want to go. So you'll kind of frequently... I don't know why I'm doing hand motions because I'm not on camera. You'll frequently just know that there's a hairy person in Seattle that's waving their hands a little weird. They'll pick a circle, and as they approach it, they'll figure out where in the circle they want to go. So we... Okay, so Bloom's got it, yeah. Unless there was someone blocking. Yeah, in general, AIs will always take the shortest path that they can.
Someone going way out of their way. It's either a spy who's ignoring pathing rules, or an AI where something got in their way to go find another way. And AI will actually go very much out of their way to do that. It's the sort of thing where a very knowledgeable spy can get some lowlights from AI going.
Oh, we got the green swap. We'll see if Elvis is going to notice. Looks like the Duke is going to be the green swap victim. Swaps the statue. Elvis not checking the statues even so much as to not even look or highlight Duke for being at statues. Okay, there he goes. He's going to highlight Duke for being at statues. Now he's noticed the swap. But he does not know if it's... yeah, he knows General is there. He's going to low light basically everyone out of that.
The approach, he's not certain which statue was which. He's taking the approach of just low light all the people who weren't already highlight for going to statues, which I think is safe.
Yeah. Kitsune returns to finish their inspects.
You could tell he wanted to flirt there, and as soon as he did, they moved.
Yeah, the AI is like, nah. Flirting at windows is always super dangerous. Nice because there's no animation associated with it. Bad because it can be hard to time. But it looks like we're going to get our flirt here and potentially finish it. Yep, there we go. So now all we've got left is what was I going to say? Contacting. One mission left. Contacting, bugging, purloining, or fingerprint. Getting a little late for fingerprint. I don't think we're going to do that. I think we may end up contacting. Looks like we're heading towards that circle right now. Got a little hung up on our pathing. Alright, I think he's going to get shot for this. General is dead for the banana bread, is my guess. Oh!
When have you ever held a shot?
Maybe not. Looks like Kitsune got away with that one. Really well played. Oof.
Playing against type. Elvis is the sort of man who I fully expect to take a shot, if not that shot.
Yeah, I'm surprised there was no shot there. It could have been maybe Elvis Snake thought that Kitsune was trying to bait out a shot with a fake banana bread. So that's also a possibility. But I don't know, like if you saw this, he clearly saw that the swap had happened. So knowing that a swap happened, knowing a banana bread happened, I think that's a really hard time to not shoot. But anyway, we have next GG's
Tobashi, aka Tobo, aka best caster ever.
Oh, is Tobo coming in?
Yeah.
Oh, Tobo, how's it doing? Ponoob, do you want to plug anything before you head out?
I'm doing really well. I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't cast this game in literal months. But it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be like riding a bike. You'll get right on it. It's fine. I've been casting for like the last hour and a half. So, but you are the caster of SpyParty.
Thank you very much.
So Ponoob, thank you for joining us. Do you have anything you want to plug before?
I think you're just hosting, buddy.
I just get to shut up. Oh, I thought you were leaving. All right, hell yeah. I get to do nothing.
He's been in chat here waiting to tag himself in for a bit. I wanted to get him invited, so.
All right, excellent. Good. I can just hang out.
Go find the game. Go find those people. I think it's JCat.
It's JCat, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's JCat and Catnip, was it?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Where did they go? Is Catnip already here?
I see JCat. I do not see Catnip.
Here, I have my handy dandy list if I can. Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong Google Docs. There we go.
We do have plenty of people who are willing to jump in who are not named Pyrrhus. So
Zing.
we can get a game going.
Let's see, JCat is currently in lobby. Let's see, is Catnip around? Nope, Catnip is not online. So we might need to find a new person.
Fair enough.
I guess we can plug the game. So this game is SpyParty. It is available on Steam, early access right now. Go and get it for for $25 USD. Looks like we'll do some JCat versus Elvis. We'll see how that goes.
That sounds fun.
I could get behind that match. Especially because I can save my voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah, this is our lobby system. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. But the game is really cool. We can just spectate some random people. Pro tip for people who want to get better out there. If you don't want the kind of nervousness of an official match, but you still kind of want to practice, one thing you can do is you can click on any game. You can click spectate as a sniper, and you can just freely snipe against any game that's going on. You obviously won't affect the real game, and you can. It's a great way to practice sniping against real opponents. So, little pro tip there. As a great way to get better. Really
JCat's playing Elvis here.
Oh, are they playing now? Should I hop in
They're
again?
lining up. I would whisper.
All right.
The...
Let's see if I can find them on the list. This lobby has gotten so much more crowded. I like it.
It's real big lobby now.
Oh, cool, Froggy. Oh wait, I can just make this alphabetical. What am I doing? That's so much easier. Elvis Snake, boom, as a spectator. All right, go to the ballroom. I'll let you all take it away.
Ballroom, any 4 of 8. Widely considered to be the most balanced game type other than balcony.
We mean Spy and Sniper are about 50-50 to win, and I would say it's very accurate. Spy can get away with a lot of stuff in Ballroom that they might not be able to get away with other maps.
Jetcat is the Spy, starts things off with a 34% flirt and a little bit of a weird path bailing out of the statues, so I'm not entirely sure what that was for, but it looks like he wants to get his flirts done as quickly as possible.
Highlighting SDAs, so everything's going to plan.
Seduction target bailed on it. Oh, what a bug! That was beautiful. It was a little bit of a worrying path, but Elvis Snake was zoomed into the point where I don't think he quite realized how close JCat was. That was a flawless bug.
JCat's gonna really enjoy getting the laser put onto him when he went to that statue.
Because it means it wasn't for the Amba, it means it was for the statue.
Precisely. Statue 2, everything's going up JCat.
Yeah, this is nice. Wasn't able to get the last inspect because he wanted to keep it down to 2 cycles, which means he'll probably be having to head back to a statue at a later point. But because his first one was center statues, I don't think it'll be that much more suspicious going to side statues again later on.
For our new crew, so when you go to statues, you get to be there for a certain amount of time, and that time specifically is you can do 2 of the animations. Anybody who does more than 2 animations, 3 or whatever, is going to be the Spy 100% of the time.
We've got our Seduce done at this point. Bug is done. We've got 2 out of 3 inspects and over 2 minutes left on the clock. JCat is doing really well on time. He just needs 1 more mission and then the inspect. And we still have the contact double agent available.
50 off on danger. It looks like JCat's not number 1 suspect.
Watching the DA pretty closely right now. Waiting to see where he lands and then likely going to follow. That is
our buddy
indeed...
Morgan Freeman's there too. If this BB goes off, I suspect Morgan Freeman might take the shot and not JCat.
Lots of people in conversations. It's a pretty good time for it. Especially now that the suspected double agent is in conversation. Come on, JCat.
Down after that really explosive start, but he has this if he wants to take it.
Banana bread.
There's the banana bread coming off. Banana split, gets the low light, heads back to the first statue he was at, same statue to try to minimize his suspicion. This has been a beautifully played game from JCat. Finished his missions. It looks like Morgan Freeman almost took a shot, but don't matter none. JCat starts things off strong.
Yeah, that was one hell of a spy game from JCat.
Evo shows up and the gameplay... Goodness.
Yeah, there was just a lot to really like about that game. To answer Solus Clover's question, not directly, the spy doesn't know who the other suspected double agents are, but they can start to kind of infer it if they're really good, because the suspected double agent will never, ever be in the same conversation circle as the real double agent. So you can kind of quickly figure it out. But that's super dark arts of SpyParty. And, you know, I don't know if anyone actually does that.
I do, but only on maps that it's really kind of something that would be beneficial, like Terrace, Old Double Modern.
Well, Terrace
where-
has known double agent.
Like,
Request from chat, can we watch the bug again?
Oh, you could, except I just accidentally clicked through.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah. If you here, whisper them and tell them to hold up. We can go get it. Let's see, your replays. Oh man, spectation.
Nope, we're going.
We're going. Oh no.
Right, we're going.
I'm too late. We tried. All right, it's fine. We're good. I'm back in.
Elvis Snake starting things off on the spy side in a conversation all on his own. Goes to see his twin at the statues and is going to start things off with a set of inspects.
on to statues at the beginning of the game, I think more often than not from what we've seen of him recently.
Ooh, only goes for the 2. I think missed his first couple of green tests and wasn't feeling comfortable with... Oh! Oh, this white swap is brilliant! He's trying to frame the twin for a green swap. That's what's happening here. He's got his inspects done, he's got his swap done, now he's just going to play things as slow as possible. And he knows exactly who the other big suspect is. This is...
Elvis hasn't given any indication he knows. There's a lot of cover, including Elvis Snake himself, on that statue, where this might just go unnoticed until, yeah, here we go.
Yeah. This is a gamble, but could be a brilliant play. Again, Elvis knows exactly who the other big suspect is, so it's him and the other twin. This is brilliant.
To note, the twins do have slight differences. This is one of the instances it really does matter. The one that Elvis is playing is what we call plain twin, because he has no bling. The other one we call bling twin, because he does have bling. He has a little earring, a little tie clip. It's not much difference, but it helps in these sort of left sort of situation.
So the plan here, I believe, is he's just finished his seduce, wait for, hopefully, Bling Twin to get in convo with a double agent. With the double agent, and then fake BB, I think is the plan.
J-Cat is literally burning a hole into Elvis's face right now. There is no doubt in Elvis's mind that he is being watched.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing going on right now. Except for, I want to shoot you. Do something. I want to shoot you.
And Elvis Snake is staring down the other twin, trying to figure out what he's going to do. You're a little bit low on time. We only have a minute left to get this done, and our twin. Oh God, the bug! Why would you bug? No, Elvis, why?
Just 2 people, and I feel like if Elvis didn't know it was down to 2 people, shame on him. That was questionable.
Yeah.
We'd applaud it if it worked, but I mean, he's dead, so.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt. It was a wrong arm bug with a relatively... The path wasn't terrible, assuming you weren't like the only suspect. But when the ambush stops in the conversation and the wrong arm bug is going off, it's rough.
This would have been a lot better if the ambassador had just continued walking and then he could have walked with him.
Yeah.
But the ambassador did one of the things you probably couldn't predict. He just stopped in the conversation.
Okay. Well, on to the next one then.
On to the next one. Ooh, going back to
Oh,
courtyard.
going to courtyard. All right.
This chat's getting all hyped because Tobo's here.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Now, courtyard. Courtyard is probably is one of the older maps in the game and one of the most played as well. Jetcat is going to be starting things off on the spy side, Elvis on the sniper. Ooh, if we were a faster character, we would have had a bug there.
There are two really slow characters in the game. There's our orange sorry character that J-Cat's playing, and then who we call Pearls, Mrs. White.
What's the ambassador doing? Oh my god! It looked like we were gonna walk in different directions around the statue and still somehow get a bug, but didn't wind up happening. This ambassador just wants it real bad.
Spent his time for the first 40 seconds just at Windows. Ambassador, this Purloin wouldn't be.
This would be a good Purloin, and he takes it as well and gets the green. This could be huge going forward.
The green and walk looks really nice because you're not even sure as a sniper if that could have been a Purloin. This
Here's
is
the
not.
Purloin. Sees the
He
list
wants it.
on. Oh, he remembered. J-Cat is a huge highlight right now. This is a bad situation for him.
Be down to 2 again.
I just want to point out I have done the window walk away green Purloin against Elvis like 1,000 times, so I think that's a dangerous thing to do against him now.
Well,
Playing safely, which is
that
nice.
may be why Elvis was so on it.
And we're back into a 2-player spy party.
But in this case, though, I don't think Jet-Cat knows how big of a suspect he is. As evidenced by the fact that he broke animation to leave that conversation. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes.
It's down to 2 people. Is it becomes all of your accumulated knowledge about the game immediately becomes apparent because anything that someone does, however minor, you're going to catch. All these dark arts that we're talking about are now in play. If you can now watch animations and stuff that you generally don't have to pay attention to because there's so much else going on.
Yeah, just a very, very well played game from Elvis to catch that, to catch the Purloin, and it was relatively straightforward from there. This time, Elvis stepping into the spy shoes, though. Jet-Cat on the sniper. We'll see how Elvis plays this. Immediately going for a time ad.
Oh, I love it.
For time ad, that I feel like I do every time. You get far enough into the set, you go, you know what I haven't done recently? A time ad.
Yeah. Got away with it super clean as well. Got a flirt for 34%. This is a strong start for Elvis.
Banana bread.
Really big good BT.
Ooh, that was an incredible
One low
BT.
light?
I think just the one low light. What a
It's
great
weird.
contact.
Yeah, some snipers go, I'm mad that I didn't get more than 1 low light, and will assume real to get some more low lights.
But even then, like that
was on
only
camera.
would have given him an extra couple.
Yeah, he failed the bug. He tried to do standing while the ambassador walked by him, what we call reverse drive-by, but it didn't stick.
Difficult bugs to pull off, but also relatively low risk. Ah, the pathing.
Here,
Why? That was unusual. I am not sure why Elvis did that.
but unfortunately, unless he wants to go to statues and flirt at statues, the obvious play of go stand next to the seduction target is not really on the table. That bug was sick.
That was a beautiful bug. Irish has a very difficult to see standing bug animation. And when you're right up in on the ambassador like that, it was just invisible. Very nice bug.
I think J-Cat has a hint of it. That highlight, I'm not sure it could be for anything else, unless it was the bad thing.
Yeah, I think Jet-Cat is a little bit worried about that bug. Elvis is being extremely active as well, so that's not going to help his case.
Too.
We have made our obligatory statue visit. Red action test on the first inspect, but luckily with only 2 statues to grab, it's not a big deal. Able to get his inspects done in the 2 cycles. Not a bad bounce either.
For our new players, so red test is usually pretty lethal. For most of the things, if you red test a purloin, it flashes. If you red test a statue, it flashes like a statue swap. It flashes. A red test on inspect just makes you stand there a lot longer to actually complete the mission. On when there's only 2 statues, as Tobo said, you're good to go. As long as you don't do 2 red tests, of course.
There's the last flirt has come off, and I think Elvis Snake has gotten away with this one. I don't think Jekat is willing to take a shot, and he doesn't. So Elvis Snake, pretty nice game. He had a good bounce out of the statue one time. He had a really nice bug. Really, the only thing that could have caught him was the sheer amount of activity.
Yeah, let's take a look at that bug one more time.
It was
Whoops.
nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely beautiful. I think I've called like 3 or 4 bugs beautiful this game. A little bit visible, but yeah, really hard to catch there.
And you're watching, I think, the failed bug here.
Oh no, that was the bug. Oh yeah, you're right. Whoops, I was looking at the wrong bug. Let's look at that one. Oh yeah, that's even better. That's the stuff.
Actually stuck on his butt.
Yeah.
That's the one that matters.
That's the one that matters. Hey man, it's hard. Here. There.
Nice.
I'm not on camera.
It's okay.
All right.
We figured it out. Oh,
Match
has ended. Guess they just.
What?
All right, maybe they clicked out. See what happened. Oh, Elvis Snake left the lobby. Whoops.
Elvis Snake was kind of meant to be not here, so.
Oh no, they're back.
Right. Yeah. I think just some possible.
Oh wait, who won that last game? Elvis Snake did, right?
Yeah.
Gosh,
Sure.
keeping up scores hard. Games are hard.
Games are hard. This is true.
We got water time though. It's fine.
Yeah. Drink your water.
Yeah.
I've actually almost drank all my water. I still have like water and coffee and like an empty bag of donuts at my desk. Oh. Life is good.
Like- Got some stale Cheerios, but honey nut, so it's okay.
Honey Nut Cheerios are the
Calories.
best. Honey Nut Cheerios are the best Cheerios. Let me give you the pro tip. Honey Nut Cheerios, slices of banana, and some raisins in there.
Now, Gallery is a really interesting map.
Gallery-
It's bigger than it feels like as Spy, and there's a lot of dynamic cover, which means that there's almost no cover on this map except for the other people, and the other people block a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like that back conversation circle can lead to a lot.
The reason Gallery isn't necessarily the most popular map, it's still a good map in all regards, but is it makes everybody miserable. The Spy feels like they're being watched the whole time because the laser's never going to be not looking in their general direction. They have-
Smallman is so powerful on this map as well. I don't see him anywhere, which is, I think,
Banana bread.
Where is he?
Banana bread.
I don't know. Interesting banana bread business. The bug comes off fairly subtly. It looks like Elvis Snake was looking at the back conversation and didn't see the bug come out in front. Oh, what?
I think Elvis is just mad that anybody was next to the ambassador and is
Yeah.
telling us as casters, "Hey, I found Little Man. He's at the paintings."
Oh my god. That man is lethal on this map. Difficult fingerprint.
But
Oh, he got
oh
it!
yeah,
He got the difficult fingerprint. That's incredible. If Jekat can get the other fingerprint, and he's got 2 minutes to do it, that could
conversation, but he's gonna get
gigantic.
booted out of there sooner rather than later.
Stepping into the back conversation, looking for a flirt. So I think Elvis really does not like these 2 people who are next to the ambassador in the front conversation. He didn't see the bug, but he really does not like these 2 people.
Time is that's not a loud set. J-Cat's taking drinks, which indicates to me he either is really confident he's going to finish this game or is trying to get less suspicious.
I think he's trying to get less suspicious because he doesn't have a single flirt yet. Not even one.
If Ambassador is kind enough to go to statues, he could do a double dip, inspect, and fingerprint. He's going to do the book, though. He's there a bit soon, though. No, he's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
he really jumped on this fingerprint. So he's got that done. He's got one mission to go. He can finish inspect here with one visit.
A microfilm?
Oh, don't microfilm now. You're too big a suspect. You can't do it now. It's not gonna work. There's only 40 seconds left. There's not a lot of time.
Right now. What a guy.
Yeah.
Quick on the putback, but I do like it. He's trying to get some less suspect, playing the clock really well. He just needs to get a statue.
I think he's feeling the time pressure. This is not the statue he wants to be at because of the back turns thing. I think this is going to be overtime as well. He didn't quite get here as early as he'd like. Yeah, it's going to be a couple seconds of overtime. This is going to be rough. Yeah, I think he's done. No! Sam in danger! Going to the bookshelf at the last second saves the game for Jetcat! Oh my god! I thought Elvis had him.
Yeah, so Elvis was really looking at those two, just based on his nice little laser play for us. I think he just really liked that book putback.
Yeah, I think so.
Play all the more clever. When you get rewarded for good play, it feels so good. This is why I play this game and continue to play this game, because it feels so rewarding when you do something and then it immediately pays off.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the little book putback, like ever since that bug happened, he was doing everything in his power to look as inconspicuous as possible. Bug? Oh, no, okay, didn't happen in time. Yep, and Elvis knows it, he's not happy. Oh, look at this. Hiding
That's
the
not how that works.
It's like right super visible, but
Just shoot him, Jake.
that was sometimes that's an amazing strategy, but not when you don't have any cover. It worked out. He's Hylet. So we'll see how this goes. But that was a rough start for Elvis, to be sure.
J-Cat doing basically the spy's job for him of looking at the whole whatever Elvis is looking at, because there we go.
There's
J-Cat's finally
so
looking at
much
things
going
for
on
Elvis.
at the back of the party right now, though. Difficult fingerprint, got it. That's 2 difficults in a row that have been hit. That's amazing.
The same game though. We only got one this game.
Yeah. Alright, so Torm, what that was he knows he wouldn't be able to get away with the microfilm transfer. He's gonna do it again here. No, he's not. So he knows he couldn't get away from the microfilm transfer at the bookcase because snipers are so used to looking at it back there. So he tries to hide behind the conversation to give a different angle on the thing, as well as hide behind a whole bunch of other people. Except he wasn't actually hiding behind people because the conversation had cleared out. So,
Banana bread.
either way, he's gotten his too many issues at the beginning of the game for that to go well for Elvis, and Jetcat just puts him out of his misery.
Out of our misery. Elvis, calm down. Impressive. This is the sort of stuff that I expect. I expect general silliness, or in this case, Taft silliness.
Well played, sir. Yes, he did. What he did, Torm, is you can only do the hardtail microfilm animation when you're on a pad, and you can only do it. No, sorry, that was wrong. You can only do the hardtail microfilm animation when you are not in a conversation with other people. So if you hide behind a conversation so it looks like you're in it, but you're not, you can do the microfilm animation and it looks like you're just reacting to people in conversation. That's what it can look like. But in that case, there was just no cover, so it was really visible.
Elvis saying in chat that he thought he had more conversation cover than he actually did.
Yeah, he didn't have any cover. There was no cover.
Yeah, like I went back and I showed it on stream, but like looking at the microfilm transfer from the sniper point of view, like it's plainly visible. So if JCat was paying attention, like instant bullet. But so it goes.
Oh man.
What can you do? I mean, I would be lying if I said I'd never done that. So, finally we go to the best map in the game.
Pub.
You're gonna see so many little men do it on gallery, but we're here on pub now.
Pub is a cool map. I am a fan of Pub. Now, the microfilm works somewhat differently on this map for those who don't know. Bug! Time of chaos! Got it done! Anyways, where was I? Yes, the microfilm. Yeah, the purloin works somewhat differently on this map because Toby's not walking around with a tray. Toby's at the bar. So you can walk up to the bar and grab a drink and take a guest list like usual, or you can walk up to the bar and take a drink and not take the guest list, and then within, I think, a minute and a half,
It's a minute.
you can walk into okay, it's a minute. Within a minute, you can walk into a different conversation and tell somebody to go get the guest list for you. And as long as they grab a drink within the minute, then they'll do it. And it's great. So the sniper does a lot of tracking who is sent away towards the bar. Either way, we do have 32% on the flirt, which is fine, because a close white test on the flirt will give you 34%. So we are still in range for a 3 flirt without getting any green tests, which is what you want. All right, here's where we're going to start delegating, so we should be able to show off what I was just talking about earlier. He has a minute from the time that he took that drink to get someone else to go grab the guest list for him.
If he delegates now, there wasn't anybody else who was at the bar before JCat, at least for a little bit. JCat there with a drink in hand. I guess now Rocker.
He has now sent the queen off to grab the guest list for him. It's a little bit exposed because as Phone Noob was saying, there were so few people at the bar before him.
He's sipping a drink. He's not.
There's the take. Does Elvis Snake see it? I think he does. Highlights the queen. Does not highlight JCat.
Meanwhile, JCat's doing laps. He wanted to go next to a seduction target, but the spot was taken.
JCat doing the Elvis shake.
Banana bread.
Very nice banana bread comes off. I think this only lets off 2 lowlights. He takes an extra one, but it works out for him. And now he's got 45 seconds, not enough time to get his flirt done, so he's going to go to statues and get an inspect, it looks like. He's not even highlight at this point, so I think this is going to be a win for JCat.
Yeah, JCat might eat a highlight here, but if it's a shot, I'd be very surprised.
Indeed.
That bug was free. So Elvis noticed it.
Yeah, I think JCat flew under the radar this entire game. Shot does wind up coming off, but it's the wrong one. And JCat is able to take a nice under-the-radar win.
So, we always like to applaud snipers who have good game sense. He knew that he needed to take a shot. It just wasn't the right shot, but it's still indicative of going. I know that I'm losing this game. I need to shoot the spy now, or this game is over. It's still good.
It should also be noted that not only was Queen the Purloin delegate, JCat banana breaded while Queen was talking in a conversation circle.
Oh, nice. I didn't notice that. That's awesome.
With the SDA.
With an SDA.
Clear, guys. So on the spy side, you only get to see who you're trying to do your banana bread with, the actual double agent. The sniper gets 2 people they have to watch out for with the yellow arrows above their head. Doesn't necessarily know in that situation that Queen is with the SDA, so it's a bit lucky in that sense.
So Conmio...
The snake does get that early bug off, which is very nice. And ooh, selection target walks right up next to him as well, so that's a nice, free, close flirt.
So Conmio, the quick summary of this game is essentially this is 1 versus 1. Everyone at this party, so one person is playing as the spy. This is Elvis Snake right now. We can see who Elvis Snake is because we're spectating. Essentially, everyone at this party is an AI just milling about, except for one player who's currently Elvis Snake, who's playing as this general character right now. They're milling about, going about their business. Elvis Snake has a certain amount of time to accomplish several missions. Well, he just got shot. So accomplish several missions, like swap a statue, plant a bug on the ambassador. The other player is the sniper. The sniper does not know who the spy, or which character is the spy. They have to watch the game, watch the party, and try and figure out who the spy is and take them out, and they have 1 bullet with which to do it. So in that game, JCat correctly shot, so JCat wins that one.
That was a nice shot on the Purloin, too. I'm impressed.
Yeah, shot for delegating Purloin, so... Very good game sense. Oh, I don't think we've seen a Veranda game yet today, so we're going to Veranda. One of the bigger maps of the game. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're going to Library instead.
Never mind.
They're deciding where they want to go. So we're spectating. These are live games right now, because the game has a really, really sweet spectating function. So yeah, looks like we're going to Library.
Library is a very fun map because the sniper can only see about a third of the party at a time, and the spy knows exactly which third he's looking at. JetCat, that's not a pad. You're not... Okay, it's fine. We've successfully played it cool. We are okay.
You doing split screen, Hummus?
Yeah, I'm in split screen.
Good stuff. Library
has pulled away a blue book and has walked all the way to the other end. I think he's going to pretend this book came from green and head back to the middle and dump it there after he does a little bit of stuff for time delay.
Yeah,
starting with
he's got a nice little clip here.
Green test for 47, which is not enough for a 2 flirt, but still a pretty nice number to see.
Highlights for, by the way?
Sorry?
We know what the highlight is for?
Potential statue visit. It looked kind of like JCat was at Center Statues at the beginning of the game.
Cool.
I believe.
Interestingly enough, this book comes all the way back to the blue bookcase, and he gets neutral lit for it. Oh, the moves!
And he read
went
the
back to the blue bookcase with the book to get neutral lit, and then he didn't put it back. He just left. That's such a cool play. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It's one of those plays where it might have been an accident, or if it wasn't an accident this time, it might have been an accident the first time he ever did it and got rewarded and goes, I'm gonna do this again.
That's so cool. I love that. So it was very roundabout, but that microfilm does get done. Unfortunately, it took him a long time to make it happen. Got 2 minutes left. Goes to center statue for, oh god. He swapped it. The statue's been swapped. He's doing the thing. Elvis knows.
I think this was a mistake. I think he meant to inspect and accidentally swapped.
I think he did as well. This is problematic.
He's going for the razzle dazzle. He's going, hey, look, I was at this statue, not that statue that just got swapped. Please don't. Elvis, I think, is potentially onto it. Yeah.
Yep, he's pretty onto it. He's pretty onto it.
Yeah, let's.
So that microfilm was awesome.
Yeah, the microfilm was good. Oh, yeah. So I just went back because I wanted to see the highlight version, or the highlight of what happened there. So basically, what happened was, so I know Elvis likes to highlight for statues. So he basically just saw JCat was at the statue at the beginning, just highlights and moves on. So yeah.
Question about how to mark the book as a sniper. You just mouse over the book and left or right click, and that will mark it as a specific color. So it's like highlighting or lowlighting a book. That's how you do that. Elvis Snake playing as Small Man, starting things off at side statue, and immediately gets highlight for it.
You can do a small man on this map.
Ooh.
Much to do with small man, just other than being small.
Yeah. That cheeky flirt, though, hits a green on it as well for 51%. Very nice start from Elvis. Although he is highlight, it's probably not a big highlight.
Yeah, this is library. When you do cheeky stuff, you see 1/3 of the map, you're more likely to get rewarded for it, or at least not punished. Doing a quick flirt and running away is unlikely to get noticed. This bug.
I'm unsure why he didn't right-click there. That said, speaking of cheeky stuff, he got the cheeky time at the back window, which is unusual. Picks up a fingerprint here as well.
I don't like Elvis' chances this game.
He hasn't completed any missions yet, but he's got himself a lot of progress. There's the bug coming. Oh, it didn't take though. That's rough.
So this book has been marked. Elvis might have noticed the marking, and so he can go another level and go return it appropriately.
Or do what JCat did.
Back in the wrong bookcase, it's more likely to get caught because it's been marked now.
Indeed. It does pick up another flirt, up to 85% now. And the bookmarking was not subtle. So Elvis Snake might... Oh, God! Oh, no, yep. Okay.
Everything about that was ugly. So, bookcases can hold 3 people, like 3 AI.
3 bookcases auto shoot.
No.
I'm starting that. I'm continuing that rumor right now. Yes.
Don't confuse the new people.
Okay.
7 people now know who bookcase works. If there's 3 at bookcase, shoot the one that's highlight. Or, you know, the one that has the green book and the blue bookcase. That also works.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's also customary if you catch a spy doing that and you're on voice chat with them, you yell, "That doesn't go there," and then you shoot them. There's a lot of bookcase etiquette. That's
I'm okay with that.
You just, "That doesn't go there." Bam.
Oh man.
Yeah, Kletos knows it's a thing. 3 bookcases is a thing. Oh, are we going to Terrace, the other best map in the game?
I
Also,
hope someone just spends the whole time looking at the map instead of the actual game, because this map's beautiful.
yeah, Terrace is
gorgeous.
objectively the best looking map in the game, and it's also so fun. So what's interesting about this map is the sniper knows exactly who the double agent is. And with that, I'll let you take it away.
Another thing to note is that it's very likely that something is going to get added to this map, whether it be a bar Toby or a statue somewhere or something like that. JCat hasn't taken control yet. That's interesting.
So, my favorite thing about this map, and it's true in other maps, while JCat continues not to play the game, is if you look in the left room, in that window, there are other statues there. There's a nice little head
that's
statue.
We're still no controlling. We're still no controlling. What is happening right now?
Thomas, I'm going to bring you back here for a moment. So, what's the benefit to no controlling?
So the benefit to no controlling
Banana
is
bread.
that you act exactly like an AI because you are one. So, oh, look at this. He did a fake banana bread in the wrong conversation from the double agent. And Elvis Snake assumed it was a real banana. It had to have been a real banana bread, so he low-lit everyone who wasn't in conversation with the double agent.
Yeah, but the question is, has anybody ever shot someone who didn't take control of the
Ponoob,
character?
I am going to drag you out of this damn room.
Oh, he got caught on the bug! He was low-lit, but he got caught on the bug!
Oh,
What
thank
a
God.
play by Elvis!
And we can move on.
And we're moving right along. We're not going to talk about that anymore. Whatever. I want to cast with Togo. I'll drag your ass out of here. I mean, the Spy Party community is very, very nice.
Oh man, that was. He had to do the wrong arm bug because he had the drink in hand, but oh god, was it not? It was not pretty. It was not a pretty bug.
You're just waving to the sniper, going, "Hey, how you doing up there?"
Yep.
Low lit, so the sniper was good to catch it, but that was a wave.
Generally speaking, you want to bug while moving perpendicular to the laser, because then the arm is either hidden behind your body or at least not sticking out. But this was bad.
He's going for Toby there with the arm.
Yeah,
He's
he was.
gonna clothesline him.
All right, let's see how Elvis Nick plays this one.
Really
Starting
aggressive.
things off with an early flirt.
Perfect. The banana bread, but he did it before Twin got into the conversation, but then Twin got into the conversation by the time it happened.
We take those. So he's got the one mission done. He's got the flirt done. Well, the first flirt done. He's got tons of time left on the clock, so
Move
he
this game?
might try to do some fingerprint shenanigans. We'll see.
That briefcase.
I don't know what that highlight was for. Maybe for the timer flirt.
Yeah, it's timer flirt, but that's impressive.
Yeah. Highlighting for timer flirt is so incredibly difficult.
It does take the fingerprint that I wanted him to take earlier. If he gets a... That's a bug.
Oh, I think we're fine. I think it worked.
We're not dead. Drink
It
if you...
wasn't a terrible bug, all things considered, but he was walking at the sniper, which is what I just said. Please don't do that. Please no.
Elvis should hold off on this flirt for as long as he can do so. Because this might be a shot.
Yep, he flirts and he dies. Flirts and he dies. That was
About that game.
that was a strong game from JCat. Hitting
Really well.
that highlight for the timer flirt was super impressive. That bug was actually really well hidden from the sniper's point of view, just because of the amount of cover that was there.
Banana
There,
bread.
Wamalad. So, when you stand in a conversation next to your seduction target, you have a timer. You either can walk away and the timer will go down a lot faster, up to 45 seconds. So Elvis Snake stood in conversation really close to the queen there. 5 seconds, flirted again. How JCat caught it is more impressive. That was a very, very good catch. But that's why he caught it.
Yeah, that was like a balcony level highlight right there. I'm impressed.
He has 7 people. Terrence has 10. Every single person who gets added makes it a lot harder.
Yeah. Why did the sniper know it was him with the quick flirt? Well, I think the sniper had already suspected him for a number of other things, and that was just the nail in the coffin. Because he caught him on a possible timer flirt early on, and then he walks back into the exact same spot next to the exact same person, does a quick talk, or at least a relatively quick talk, that's enough. So also, that's just the kind of shots that happen when you're playing at this high of a level.
The other thing that was particular about that game is nobody was moving in that game for the first minute. It was really kind of just tame for the sniper. So the sniper has a bit more of an opportunity to go watch things. Because the ambassador was never at risk of getting bugged because they were just walking around the whole time. There the whole time.
And either way, we're heading into the one map that is actually new, not just an upgrade from the old art. So lots of people we haven't quite figured out how to this map yet.
Have you played this map, Tobo?
No, I have never played this map. Starts things off with a quick flirt for 34%.
I think you're already well familiar because you're entrenched in the community like the rest of us. But the things that are easier on this map are going to be microfilm because those three bookcases are all right next to each other.
Oh yeah.
The purloin because that bar is lethal. Someone knows something. Elvis is getting a lot of lowlights for not.
There was a weird banana bread that came off. Jetcat was in a conversation with just a seduction target, so he knew he was likely to get a low light for it. That's why he went for it. Lots of low lights happened. He was not one of them.
Yeah, the problem with that logic is the map is so big that there's enough people to keep you entertained with your lowlights that assuming a fake can do that. They've already moved. People have already left conversation. BB splits are likely. A BB split or banana split, guys, is going to be when a spy does a banana bread and then immediately bails, and it often results in them getting low light or highlight if the sniper catches it because it is very suspicious in general.
Either way, Jetcat is in a difficult position. Already highlight, no actual mission completions yet. He does have his first set of inspects. He does have a couple of flirts under his belt, but still, this is not looking great, especially when you need to get 5 missions done.
One of the things we end up talking about a lot is if it's worth it to go to a statue early. When we have a general meta that everybody likes to highlight for statues, around and be highlight, it makes it a lot obvious when you are trying to get these hardtails done. If he purloins here, for example, there's a chance Elvis might just catch it.
So he does have his flirt done at this point, but there's only 1:45 left to play and 5 missions total to get done. This is a very difficult situation, both in terms of suspicion and in terms of time. I don't know how Jetcat is going to wrangle a win out of this.
And 3 times. Go. The purloin's expired too, so that's not going off. He's got to get 4 missions done or hope a shot goes off.
He's the only highlight, though, other than Smallman, and that's just because Smallman.
Really like that path. I think if you're going to do some cheesy time ad stuff, you would have needed to not be doing this bookcase right now. Finish 4 missions in his face. I think JCat might just want to just do nothing. Or get shot for this.
Okay. Well, the arm was not very visible. The head turn wasn't visible. It was a pretty good microfilm, all things considered, but he's gonna have to get another one done. I don't think this is going to happen.
Swapping, he's 3 missions. He's not gonna have enough time to do a microfilm and something unless the ambassador happens to be at the bookcase.
Yeah, and Elvis Snake just takes the shot. I'm a little bit surprised he did, but it works out.
Yeah.
He could have done a banana bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what happened for that fake banana bread is I think he meant to flirt, but the flirt timer hadn't expired or cooled down yet. So, yeah, like he banana breaded at 3:34 remaining, which was 8 seconds before the cooldown expired. So, Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's likely he did that. I think there was also a little bit of an Elvis shake.
Yeah, there was.
So.
To answer your question, Conmio, the sniper knows the 8 missions that are available. The spy has to do 5 of those 8. The sniper does not know which ones they are.
This game has a lot of amazing things, but one of the amazing things is going to be the ability to the setup. You can add more time, remove people, add people, or we have other missions like you can do known or pick. Known being just you have to do that's known like the beginner mode. Pick is the insane mode of the spy chooses which missions they're going to do beforehand. The sniper still doesn't know which missions they're going to choose, but you say, I'm 100% going to swap this game. And you pick swap, for example, among your other missions. Kind of constrained by the party.
And then the other mode is any, which is what everybody plays and what we've been seeing. Now Elvis actually starts things off at what was that? He hit the delegate and then walked away before he took a drink.
Thing that you can do, like the AI will sometimes not take a drink at pub, so I assume it's also true for modern. It's suspicious if you catch it, but it results in you not having a drink in your hand if they don't catch it. Twin, they really might not pin you down. In this game, it looks like Twin's an SDA though.
Yeah. So another very, very slow start. No delegate business yet. Only 2 minutes and 30 left to play. And just now, the purloin comes off, and that's the first anything that's happened so far. So
Is awkward.
He was able to get that mission done fairly cleanly, but all he's got now is a blue book and 2 minutes to finish everything.
I haven't had much modern in a competitive sense because it's only been out for a week, tournaments or anything. But the reality is, you really have to be proactive. Everything has to be kind of planned, or you're just going to run out of time. It's kind of balanced in the sense that the sniper has so much to watch. The map is absolutely enormous, but it results in if the spy is having to, you kind of have to telegraph what you're doing. Otherwise, you're just going to put yourself in time constraints.
Transfer microfilm comes off pretty cleanly, gets a fairly close green flirt for 47%, but with only 1 minute and 30 left, this is still going to be difficult. We need 2 more flirts, even if we hit a green. That was not good. Now we can't even do our statues that we wanted to do. Here's the second flirt coming off, but we've only got 1 minute and 10 left. Where are these other missions going to come from?
In here for Elvis is JCat has a lot of highlights. It's like 6 or 7.
At this point, it might be worth it for Elvis to just not finish missions, hit a banana bread somewhere, but he's going to add time to the clock. Instead of that, hits the green test to slow down the sniper clock, and he's going to finish his flirt up. Now he's got a little bit more room to work with.
For our new players, so a white time ad, just a regular time ad, adds 45 seconds, similar to the tutorial. A green time ad adds some,
It slows down the sniper's clock.
for it. I'm sure chat will give it to you.
There's the seduce done. 2 more missions to go. We might be able to get the bug and the ambassador. That's how we play it. The bug comes off, but it was super visible because he's walking directly away from the sniper. God damn it, why do you guys keep doing this?
It's Elvis. There are 2 realities in any Elvis game is 1, Elvis will do silly things, and 2, the opponent of Elvis will also do silly things. Play along.
Okay. He had a pretty nice contact lined up. I'm a little bit sad he didn't wait for a bit of a nicer angle on the ambassador, but sometimes that's just the way things go.
In Albuquerque. So yeah,
What's to say in chat there?
yeah. So to follow up on the time ad thing, so in the experience mode, there's action tests which kind of determine how well you do a mission. So the white default thing is usually what you learn in the tutorial. So for time ads, the white default is 45 seconds gets added to the spy, 45 seconds gets added to the sniper. The red test is the same thing, 45 seconds for both, but there's also an audible beep. And then a green test is 45 seconds get added to the spy, but the sniper's clock gets slowed down until the equivalent of 45 seconds has been added.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome, and man, if I had $1 for every time I shot because I thought my clock was slow, but it really wasn't, I'd like buy myself a Big Mac or something. So, I've broken myself of that habit, at least. Oh gosh, we're going to balcony. We're really getting the world tour of
I was going to
maps.
say, we're going around the world, and now we're going to...
From the biggest map to the smallest map.
Oh yeah. All right. I have a difficult time casting balcony because so much of it is these really subtle animations when you're doing your talks, when you're leaving. It's an art form. It's much more of an art form than the rest of the other maps, and it's a very different feel. Let's see how this turns out with Jekat starting things off with the spy. Doesn't get a very good spawn as compared to the seduction target, and gets highlight for the early talk because spies love to talk early because flirt.
Banana bread.
Green test on the banana bread does let off a low light, so that's not good. Although the green test is very useful because that means it doesn't play the talking animation, which is very important on this map.
Just bug. Just do the thing. Don't worry about it.
Bugging is also extremely dangerous and a terrible idea in almost every circumstance on this map, but it can still work. Even at the high levels, it can still work. What does the white highlight indicate? The white highlight indicates that the sniper is at least a little bit suspicious of you. Usually. Sometimes people use highlights for other things, but it's really just a way for the sniper to manage and keep track of their suspects.
Yeah, it's kind of bookkeeping. So you can highlight a suspect if you are more suspicious of them, or low light a suspect so you can see the guy in the wheelchair is low light if you think you're less suspicious. Just a little tool the sniper has. No game mechanics associated with it.
Just balcony things. Spy leaves the conversation with between a minute and 45 seconds left to play. It always happens. I don't know why, but it always happens.
Oh, come on.
Well.
All right, Kit Kat. Okay. Oh my god.
I think we all know what happened there.
Yeah, he tried to get a bug off of the briefcase return, but it was not good. The sniper was right there.
Yeah,
right there.
It should be pointed out that the sniper knows where the spy knows where the sniper's laser is. But yeah, that's pretty damning.
Okay, well, Elvis Snake immediately gets highlight for some reason.
Oh, whoops! I'm watching
Night
that bug
flirts.
too much. There we go.
37% on the flirt, so he's not as close as he would like to be, but he did hit the green test.
Point out, this is Lady Party. We have all ladies except for the ambassador. What a player.
That's amazing.
Banana bread.
We're gonna see a lot more of it. I guarantee you, if I end up having to play balcony tomorrow, I am playing Man Party, which will be all the biggest men.
Alright, well, we do have the contact has come off for one low light. We have the seduce off for 37. We have 1 minute left to play. We're a little bit tight on time.
Like, if Elvis Snake doesn't do anything, this party has been really immobile.
Yeah.
Everybody is probably highly suspicious. He might actually just get away with doing nothing if he doesn't do something like a bug.
45 seconds left as the second flirt comes off. We're at 71%. This is not a great situation. Oh, are we just gonna take a shot? I'll never know because I disconnected.
Yeah, I disconnected too. Oh no.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. What happened?
I think probably.
No, I'm getting back in. I'm getting back in. Oh, I think they disconnected. Oh no.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's okay.
Still there.
Either
Oh,
way, I am going to jump out for now and let Slappy take over.
Yes, Slappy
I'm going
did-
to be back in about an hour.
yep, that's as good a time as any. So, Slappy Davis is here. Oh, they're gonna play. Well, Slappy Davis, he's busy setting up his stream. Basically, we're gonna do a little host switch over in just a second. Oh,
Oh?
that's alright. We'll figure it out.
Oh.
So, yeah. So Slappy Davis is setting up. We're gonna do a little host switch over, so I can actually eat lunch because I haven't eaten lunch yet and I'm kind of hungry. Whee! Oh, and they're playing. Oh, Toba's gone. Ponoob, I think we're casting this one real quick.
Let's not. Where can you get the game, Hummus?
Oh, yeah, so where can you get the game? You can get the game. It is available now on Steam. Steam Early Access. Low price of $25. It is worth every penny. I just looked at my stats. I have almost 3,700 games played, which is actually a pretty small number compared to some players. Some players have like almost 20,000 games played. Yeah, money, Steam, good stuff.
And we got into the game when it was bare bones.
Oh yeah,
tutorials and hundreds of people
yeah.
to play against.
All you new people you have it. So nice. There's a tutorial now, which is excellent. Make sure you do the tutorial. Spectate sniping is great. I was gonna say I could spectate snipe this game, but I already know who the spy is, so maybe that's a little less interesting.
I'm like 80% sure it's Seek right now. I think I can tell because he has a green arrow above his head.
Yes. Very, very. Your powers of inference are excellent. I actually don't know how GCat's gonna win this one without a bug, because there's clearly not enough time to flirt. So, and the Amba's in a really, really bad spot.
Right next to him, though. There's a nice space for him.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. I think it's still a little too far to flirt or to bug.
And he has a drink in hand.
And he's
too.
got a drink in that hand, in left hand anyway. Yeah.
We picked up this game whenever years ago.
I started playing in
and it
2013. Yeah.
And it was all like Toby and.
Oh,
David
he gets the
Blumenthal.
bug.
Oh, shoot him!
Come on, shoot him. You know you want to do it. Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
do it.
No, 2, 1.
Click the button.
0.
Oh man,
Hit him.
just wanted to click the button. All right, so while we do the switch over, I'll just kind of. So yeah, when you join, this is kind of the lobby. So you, when you want to play, you just click on somebody's name. It'll invite them to play. If you want to practice with like a little bit of less pressure, like I said, you can click on any match that's going on. You can spectate, but you can also spectate as the sniper. So it'll load you in the game as the sniper, and you can just kind of play along against a human thing. And I can just shoot, and it won't do anything. Let's see. I shot a civilian. How sad.
Aw.
So you can actually practice your sniping against a real human opponent. Shoot anyone who goes to a statue. Like that. Whatever. Like I said, that's not real sniping. There's also a great tutorial that I highly recommend going through that teaches you all the basics. And when you're ready... So, pro tip for the players. You'll get to a point where the beginner mode seems to be too easy for the sniper. When that happens, you want to start moving into intermediate mode, which you do with this little drop-down arrow here. So you can see beginner, intermediate experience. Ignore these. You can customize these, but ignore these. So you'll have beginner, intermediate experience, and old art where all this, checker. Yeah, shoot whoever goes to statues. That's basically the pub thing. Slappy, I think, is still setting up. So
I remember the good old days when it took like 50, 100 games for new players to really get into the game and be able to like just not get shot for being silly.
yeah. But now people get really good real quick. I think, yeah. Plus, you can randomize. Oh, super pro tip. All right, this is hot stream information. If you hold down Control, Shift, and Alt, it turns... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you have to be on experience for this. If you hold down Control, Shift, and Alt, it turns randomize into ridiculous mode, where it just randomizes everything. So now, high-rise, any one of 2, 20 guests, 11 minutes, transfer fingerprint. Like, just crazy, absolutely insane game modes by holding Control Shift and Alt and clicking ridiculous in advanced mode. So that's the hot tip for right now.
Okay, Hummus, because we've been watching this game so hard, is Elvis Snake gonna get shot when he goes in and flirts right now?
Oh, I don't know. I should pick it up.
A highlight. He did cross the conversation though.
Whoops.
Not free path.
Oh no, all my alts are on screen.
Waiting up too. Is there a briefcase back there? Oh, okay.
I know, let's find out. So yeah, hot tip if you just want to play absolute serious silly modes. Oh no! JCat shot a civvy. That's alright. Yeah, known for balcony new meta. I think that's yeah, you're not guaranteed to get any sort of balanced mode. Like, maybe you'll luck it. Like, I've actually had, like, I think Wodar and we did a stream where we just played ridiculous mode, and it was like, you've got a... Yeah, I am the Divine Sniper. That's right. So, yeah, ridiculous mode can be pretty fun if you just want to relax and, you know, have some fun. Slappy, you around? Oh, Slappy's... Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you ready to take over?
I think I'm just about ready to take over. Can you let me know the names of the players so I can get the overlay going?
JCat and Elvis Snake are playing right now. Oh wow, God, an overlay. Oh, who are going to be playing? Oh, it's open slot, so I'm not sure who's going to be playing.
All right, well that should actually be fine. It'll take a sec whenever new players come in for me to update the.
Yeah, that's fine. We're just, you know, it's a pretty chill cast we're doing here. Yeah, 21 guest balcony known one bug is pretty fun. Next up is probably Yeesh vs. Year-End, if you want to set that up with your fancy overlays. Ooh.
I did promise that I wasn't going to do the overlays, but I might have lied.
Yeah, how could you not? Your overlays are really good. My overlays are just like, I have some text files, it's fine.
Yeah, the only thing I've left to do is add in an audio source, and I think I should be good.
Oh, Yearn sent me a message like an hour ago that I just kind of promptly ignored. That's fine. Sorry, Yearn. Yeah, oh yeah, also thanks to, I think it was Yearn for who organized the community stream. So yeah, this stream is basically put on entirely by the community. We don't really have anything much to do with the developer right now. He just gave us the stream key and told us to be good. So he trusts us, and we are just, you know, having a good time showing off the game because a lot of us have played this game for many years, and we're excited to see where it goes now that it's on Steam. Hint, hint.
Didn't hear that. That was developer. It's one dev.
It's one dev who basically wrote this whole thing ground up, custom game engine and everything. Like, put a lot of work into it. Also, Yearned puts this in the wrong spot. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, hey, what's up, Order? If anyone has any questions, you know, please ask. Yeah,
this guy knows.
Checker is a legend. Yeah, he's like, I remember from the stream where he showed off the new user interface. He's like, I tried all these different UI libraries, but they all didn't do what I want. I'm like, it's just putting triangles on a screen. How hard could it be? So he wrote his own UI library from the ground up, which, you know, man, that is a crazy amount of work. He's like, yeah, you just have to be careful with, you know, the order you make your calls and everything's fine. I'm like, that is technically true. So yeah, Checker has put a lot of work in this game, so if you're like, why did this game take like 8 years to make? Because it was basically one dude and an artist making this game.
Shoutouts to John. I know he's giddy that everybody is enjoying his new maps, because there's 6 new maps.
Yeah, John, and then Rika too. Do I know when the Steam keys will be emailed? Sometime soon. The top 3 dev priorities right now are Steam usernames, linking legacy users to Steam, and making intermediate mode easier to find instead of that silly drop-down menu. So those are the 3 top priorities right now. And I'll do a little self-promotion. There's 2 guides I wrote for moving to intermediate and moving to experienced that I... Okay, so this is going to be the last one. So I guess we've been kind of not really paying attention to these games, but yeah, that's all right. The Art of the Crash Bug. Oh, boy.
The thing about SpyParty, it's great in the background, too. Like,
Yeah.
even if we're not casting it, it's fantastic to
just watch. So the Art of the Crash Bug is... I don't know. Do it and do it smoothly. but I don't think you can. Hey, what's up, Ashmarks? How you doing?
Give it some effort. So Elvis as general. He's got Alice's seduction target, and he's going to be coming towards him, but he's going to go for the BB. Highlighting both the twins for being in a, what would it be, a fake conversation. I like it. Bug. He put his arm out and span around like there's a helicopter. Here. Whoa.
Yep, ask questions right here, Zimzend. And gets popped for the swap. I can only assume got popped for the swap. Once you swap, you just can't stop. Alright, let's see what that looked like. Oh yeah, you just caught the tail end of that fade.
I did everything except for the community, and I want to mention, if you guys ask questions here, we'll try and catch it as streamers, but it won't matter because 5 people in chat are going to answer your question anyways. This community is the best you will find in any gaming community.
That is very true. And one thing I mentioned earlier about the dossier. So if you do have a question about what things look like, you can go to the dossier. You can see all the different characters. More importantly, you go into missions and you can see like here's what Curls' bug animation looks like. Here's what the cane bug, or not the cane bug. The cane bug's walking right side bug.
It's still there.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. So there you go. Yeah, you can practice sniping in single player mode, and I guess technically the tutorial is single player. But so here's what white test BB looks, or Purloin looks like. You can see it kind of just slowly fade like that, and then a green action test looks like this. So you
By the way, guys,
it fades
these
much
here
faster.
are ready to go.
Oh, they're ready to go? All right, tell them to wait until we can switch over. I'll talk to Slappy, see if he's ready to go.
I think that I am set up, but we're gonna have to just do it live and then see if it works.
Okay, that's fair enough.
There might be more tech setup, but I think we're good to go.
All right. Well, all right. So stick around. We're just gonna do a little stream switchover. I've been Lieutenant Hummus. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter, LT Hummus. And
I'm sticking around. Don't mind me.
yeah, I'm not gonna let you do that. Cool. I'm gonna go answer that question in the lobby. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.